Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Sunday night, and we are live and in effect with all of my brain tied into the front because I need it all for this live stream as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Hope all is doing well. Hope everybody's doing great. And we're going to get started here a little bit early to answer some comments and say hello to you in the chat, like Matthew Crustlife. We've got Eli, a big trader, has got some coffee. And coming his way, JK Pioneer is here. Yankee Pride, good to see you guys. All right, we're going to slurp a little bit of coffee here. Yes, we shall. Oh, yes, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And we're going to do it. Why? Because I'm a meat popsicle. That's right. If you know what that quote means, put it in the comment section in this chat right now or down in the comment sections on the replay. I am a meat popsicle. All right, very, very good. Let's see here. And let's
Greetings,
see
members, one and all of the Salivation.
There we go. All right, let's get over to, we got Losing Louie. Actually, that is Louis Silver now. Says it's a Geiger party. Whoop, whoop. We had some fun with this one 8 years ago. And Geigerlicious Silver. Thank you, Losing Louie. Roadkill says the following. Hello, Ghost in Plain Sight. Good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you. That's right. Fifth Element. Hermosa Beach guy, and No IQ's got it too. So did JK Pioneer. Very, very good. All right. Nice. So, very nice bar. Stated here. Very nice bar indeed, says Roadkill. And it goes on to say here, when I started stacking, that's all I stacked was bars. I haven't bought a bar in 10 months. I need to get some more. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you for taking the time to watch, my friend. Definitely. And glad you guys are here. A good crowd here tonight. We've got Coin Collecting Fun crushing the like button. Good to see Coin Collecting Fun. PG Coin World is here as Rick Carruth, and so is James Smith. Welcome to Big Trader as well as we march on through here. We've got a few minutes before the markets open, so we're going to answer some comments and get up to there. I think we might see prices subside a bit, but let's see here. We can actually ask you guys. Let's see here. We're going to do both metals together. I'm going to do a poll here. And see what you guys think on that one. Higher or lower? Just in a general sense, any amount, even if it's 1 cent up, that's still higher. 1 cent down is still lower. So let's see what you guys have. Very good. We're going to see what happens. All right, let's march on through here to not so new. He passed away. We may God rest his soul. Silver Channel says, Jay Silver Channel says, great vid. Love the Geiger bars, but I probably won't get too many of them because of the premiums. Only have a 5 gram. Yes, they are pretty high premiums indeed. Dennis Niemeyer is here. So is JM Unleashed here. Good to see you guys. Yes, thank you for participating in the poll. I appreciate that so much. You guys are wonderful. Glad you're here tonight. Good crowd joining in already. We're still a few minutes before the markets open, so stay tuned. We're going to check that out here in a moment. We are just now catching up on some comments before the markets open. Silver Rookie says, interesting. All we can do is wait and see. Indeed. And we're still waiting and seeing. December Fed rate hike in precious metals. Well, December is around the corner here, 8 years later, and likely they are not going to raise rates. All right. And Sean Upton says, love the bars, love the blacklight feature. It is pretty cool. And here's Homestead Aquarius from a day ago. From yesterday's videos, we catch up on some of the videos that I've recorded recently. Red Crawler, good to see you. Welcome. Paula Gia is here, and yes, may she rest in peace. We just heard the news that former First Lady Rosalind Carter passed away at age 96. She had just been admitted into hospice care recently, where her husband has been in hospice care for quite a while now, and he's 99, so he's still going. But may Rosalind Carter rest in peace. Lovely First Lady, and very sad, but 96 years old, a long life lived, and yes, indeed. But forever we'll remember Rosalind Carter. JT Coin Rings is here. Welcome, JT Coin Rings, and thank you for the first super chat of the night. Thank you, brother. JT Coin Rings, an incredibly talented guy that does coin rings, precious metals variety as well too. But great stuff over there. Check out JT Coin Rings. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. All right. Homestead Aquarius says the following here. Thank you, Salad. Would love if you would give us your opinion on how they have dealt with the threat of precious metals in their scheme. What would be the world of gold and silver look like after this? I've always thought about the first thing that will work out and monetize on the blockchain are silver and gold. What would that mean for us in our interactions with it? I actually need to give this a little bit more thought. Somebody else has actually asked the same thing, and I might have to think about that, but I think we can theorize and speculate, and it might be an interesting discussion, point of discussion in a video. But yes, good question indeed. Very good. Ghost in plain sight. I'll be so lucky to live as long. Yes, yes, indeed. It would be nice, but I tell you what, it's about quality of life. I don't think I would want to live that long if I was out of my mind or in a whole lot of pain. But if not, if you could live a good quality of life, it'd be nice to live that long. Yes, indeed. Queen Elizabeth lived to be the age of 96 as well when she passed away last September. Tom Larson is here. Good to see you. Glad you're here tonight. And Tony Erickson is back with us with a super chat. Thank you, Tony Erickson. And by the way, appreciate the super chats. Normally I do a push-ups or exercises with those, but on Sunday nights, since it's so busy here, I typically don't do that then, just because we have a lot to get through with the markets and the like. And we are a minute away from them opening. It takes 2 minutes for them to propagate over on Kitco's site, so bear with me as we await and see what's going to happen here. And thank you guys. We have 132 of you here. If you don't mind pressing that thumbs up button, it does help to get the word out there. If you could do that, it would be much appreciated. Matthew Crustlife, by the way, speaking of which, he says, how do you get 2.5 thousand views but 1% like? People you got to hit and help Sal out with the work he puts up for us. Well, thank you. It does help with the algorithm if you do press the thumbs up button, so I appreciate that, Matthew, and thanks to all who do. Very good. Exactly right. Silver Patriot, you're exactly right. God gives us what we are dealt with, and we'll take that for sure. Indeed. Well stated. Gives us what we are supposed to have and nothing more, nothing less. That's true. All right. Very good. Matt Bittner. Warren Buffett is close to 100 years old and still seems to have it upstairs. Yes, indeed, he does. It's pretty amazing. I think he's, 98 or something? And there's another fellow who's really old who has it together, too, and that's a 93-year-old Thomas Sowell. Thomas Sowell is one of my heroes, economic heroes. An amazing guy, and he's just came out with another book. I think he's written like 40 books or something like that. It's pretty amazing. Star Stacker is here. Good to see you. Welcome, Star Stacker. East Coast Stacker is with us as well. Clear Lake Drive says, no notice this morning here because it's time for Sunday Sal morning edition. Well, thank you, my friend. The notifications have not been going out on my videos lately, so I appreciate those who bookmark the channel page and check to see, because I do post daily videos. So thank you, Clear Lake Drive. I appreciate that so much. Let's do one more comment and we'll take a look at the markets here as they are about to open. Well, they're open now, but it takes a couple minutes for them to propagate over at Kitco's site. A frustrated majority. Silver won't shine until it does. Then you'll be glad you bought that boring old silver back in the day. Gold, silver, cash, a smaller percentage, and nickels, and a few good cryptos. That's about the best you can do these days. Yes. And safe investments, and maybe money market account if you can find them with interest rate that will keep up with inflation. But yes, indeed. Snake Bites dad is 96 and as fit as a horse. That's amazing. That is great. Very good. All right, folks, let's take a look here at the markets in Asia, and they are open. Look at this, folks. I figured they might go down, and they are pulling back a little bit, just as I had suspected. So right now, gold is down $3.60. $3.60. I think we're seeing sort of consolidation from what we saw Friday, baking into the markets as they had reacted Friday, and this is typically what happens. Silver is down a nickel, so gold is down to $1,978.50. And I think 1978 is the year of the Kool-Aid cult, in Guyana, or George, and for Jim Jones, he took a bunch of people to drink the Kool-Aid down there in Guyana, I think. And so platinum is down 3, palladium down 2, and there's where it is. The metals are dropping a little bit, not a whole lot, but they are down a little bit. Welcome, guys. Very good. Appreciate you being here. We're looking at the markets. This is our Sunday night market watch. If you're new here, thank you for popping in. So we're looking at the market. We'll come back to these. Typically, what happens when we start these things is there's a relatively dramatic move right out of the starting gate. You know, they move up and down. You'll see that when we look at the charts or look at the graph at the top of the hour. But then they kind of normalize. So likely we're not going to see them. I would be surprised if we see them drop any more than this tonight. In other words, gold down 360, silver down nickel. We could see them possibly come back up a little bit from these levels, but still stay down. Ghost in Plain Sight has just dropped a shotgun blast of Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Thank you, Ghost in Plain Sight. If you received one of those, make sure you give a big thank you to Ghost in Plain Sight. Thank you, sir. We're getting very close to a record of channel memberships, and the vast majority of them have come through gifting like this. So I think we only need about 50 or 60 more to get to our record, a monthly broken record there. Very good. Nice. Way to go, Ghost in Plain Sight. The man. All right, let's get back to the comments. We're going to be back here again to see what gold and silver are doing as we await here, and we'll check in with your poll as well too. No IQ, who I think is here with us tonight, says we will all have to brace ourselves. Indeed, if CBDCs are coming, and they're going to be coming sooner than we think, in one form or another, we are going to see them show up. So yes, indeed, it'll be very interesting to see what happens. It's a good idea to have gold and silver. But don't drink the Kool-Aid. That's exactly right, Sparky. Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see you. Oh, Leap 7N has contributed with a nice 9mm shot out of his Glock there of 5 Salivate Metal memberships from Leap 7N. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right, very good. T-Girl Amber, who we've not seen in a while. We miss T-Girl. She's been known to pop in the chat from time to time. Says, been aggressive on my gold stacks, and maybe I'm missing out on some silver deals. However, I am finding a need to balance out my gold to silver holdings. As usual, Sal, thank you. Be good. Thank you, T-Girl. Yes, indeed. In fact, speaking of gold and silver deals, there are several channels in this community that will post a lot of these deals. I typically don't do that. I know somebody asked me about that, but one place you might want to go is Silver Louis Silver. Yes, good to see you, Leap 7N. Welcome, glad you're here. Appreciate you popping in tonight. Mark Gottschall is here with us too. And we've got Richard Metcalf says, I'm getting nervous about silver. I'm too heavy in it and would like to sell some in exchange for gold. And if and when the ratio narrows, at what ratio would you consider making that trade, Sal? For me, it would probably have to be 50 to 1. And I still probably wouldn't trade a whole lot of my silver in for it, but it'd have to be about 50 to 1, which seems like a pipe dream at this point in time. But yes, we'll see here. Very good. All right, you guys are great. Thanks for being here. Let's see what the markets are doing now. Appreciate you all. By the way, a good crowd here tonight. If you don't mind pressing that thumbs up button, about half of you have not done it yet. That would be great. We're going to see what we can do here as we watch these markets. Exciting times. Now we are seeing, look at this. They're already starting to consolidate back to the upside. Kind of a whipsaw pattern here, as we saw them kind of just move down, and then they're kind of consolidating back up, consolidating the losses for the support. It's typically what happens where gold is now down $3.50, a 0.18% drop here in Asia. That's in Hong Kong and Shanghai, those markets, and to $1,980.60. Silver is down 6 cents, $23.75. Platinum down 3, palladium down 2 as we watch the markets here. And I'm glad you all are with me. We're almost breaking 200 viewers here as we march through. Now the gold to silver ratio now is at 83.62, which is high, but not as high as it was not too long ago. It was about 87, 86, 87. All right, very, very good. Yes, Michael Pala, yes, got a gift sub email. Wasn't even on this live stream. Yes, thank you. All right, so you got notified. Yeah, a couple of people did send out some gift. So thank you for popping in here tonight. That's how it usually happens. Very, very kind. Welcome. Good to see Tony Erickson is here. Gold Chick is here. Big Trader and Skate Army is with us here. We're good. Typical Sunday market dip before a rise. Yes, we'll see. Well, who knows? It'll be very interesting to see. I've made a prediction. I think we're going to see the metals down this week, and maybe even through the end of the year at this point, barring any kind of big geopolitical event, but not down by a whole lot. But we'll come back to those and revisit those. Precious metals volatility is normal before market crash, been volatile for weeks. That's true. You're right. You're exactly right, sir. By the way, welcome to Mark B and the Cranky Stacker, and Johnny B is with us as well. Let's get over here to IPO Monstered. Let's see here what IPO Monstered says here. Says the following: there is more gold in the filling of my tooth than American government-owned gold in Fort Knox. Fun fact, Fort Knox is the largest stockpile of morphine in the world. Yeah, I think I did hear about that. They got a lot of morphine there. It's crazy. All right, very good. Thank you, Silver Wolverine. I did that just for you. Actually, I'm surprised I got that many views, but thank you, Silver Wolverine. And thanks for encouraging me to do that video. Why don't your notifications come through? I don't know. I don't know what it is. It ebbs and flows and mostly doesn't completely work out. So I'm telling folks that if you want to see my videos, and some may just not want to watch my videos, so they do post a lot of content. I can understand why you wouldn't want to see it all. But if you are interested, just bookmark the channel page. Check out Mr. Vegeta. The silver testing slides are back in stock in the U.S., and Mr. Vegeta is the one to contact. To go to his channel page, reach out to him, Mr. Vegeta, and then you can get your CCT silver slide just in time for Christmas. All right, very, very good. Welcome, Star Stacker. So glad to see you, Star Stacker, back. Welcome. Sign up is here. Yeah, they don't do that on Sunday nights, do they, for the debt clock? I don't think, right? Or do they? Do they do it on Sunday nights? Sign up? We might check it out later. Mark Hazley says, drop it, drop it. Silver on silver in a cup. What a beautiful sound. But a clink in the bar left my desire unbound. Now I feel like I need to find a 5-ounce silver cup someplace. Yeah, I love those little silver cups. I got another little chalice. I think that's really cool to have silver in that form. Yes, indeed. Captain Obvious is here. Welcome, Captain Obvious. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's see. And Louis says here, I can't really get excited about these jumps for a couple of bucks. Let's see here. Wait a second. Let me see what else he's got to say here. It was at $26 at one point earlier this year and is still nowhere near all-time highs. Let me know when it breaks 30 and holds at 28 for at least a few months. Yeah. Well, Louis, I can understand that. People are frustrated. And when I do my market reports, I always say that, the big moves that are made are just within a single day. But you think about it, this video was about silver's move in a single week, which is over 8%, and it beat inflation. I thought that was pretty big news, but the algorithm didn't think so, apparently. Very good. All right. Weird one tonight. Okay, we'll look at that here in a moment. Sign up. Just bear with me. Mike Raymer is here. Mike Raymer, good to see you, and Soylent Green, as well as Silver Days XRP. Appreciate you guys. And let's see here. We have got JM Unleashed. Considering the Fed funds rate has increased from 0.08% to 5.33% the last 2 years, silver prices have held up amazingly well. That's actually a very good point, JM Unleashed. When you look at it in that perspective, they've been hammering hard, which should have really kind of pushed and suppressed the silver prices even more, down more than they have. So given that environment, you're exactly right. Very well said. And that is the perspective we really ought to have and think about. From 0.08% to 5.33% in the last 2 years, silver has held up amazingly well. Plumber Stacker, long time no see. Good to see Plumber Stacker. Welcome, sir. Hope you're doing well. Now let's take a look back at the markets and see what they're doing. Aha, look at this. They're slightly down a little bit more. Gold down $2.90 to 1979.20. Silver down 5 cents. A full nickel to 23.77. Captain Obvious has just made a shotgun blast across the bow of 10 Salivate Metal memberships that he's gifting to the community. Give him a big applause and thank you. Thank you so much, Captain Obvious. Wow, we're getting closer to our record here. That's pretty amazing. I think after, we might be up to, we might be like 40 away now from our grip. And of course, if people can roll those over an extra month, we can maybe blow it away next month. We'll see here, but thank you so much. Appreciate you guys being here. We have 200 viewers as we look at these markets as they open. All the metals are down slightly. Not a whole lot, but I think they're kind of starting to kind of consolidate here to the downside slightly. And that's what we're looking at here. We got over 200 here. And if you don't mind, if you could press that thumbs up button early, that might help get the word out for this market watch. Yes, indeed. We're having a little bit of fun here as well, too. So going through some comments and saying hello to you as you pop in here tonight. JM Unleashed also says here on this video about the CBDCs, he says the following. Well said, Sal. Precious metals are not the end all and be all in life, but they certainly should not be overlooked or underestimated. That's exactly right. We may be into a massive surprise with gold and silver to the likes we've never seen before. I don't rule that out. I highly doubt it anytime soon, but I wouldn't rule it out. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Silver Oceans is here. Hey, Sal, what's Andy Scheckman's deal? What's the memorable video? And I'm wondering if you can provide any more insight on anything he said in your interview. I've got it. It's probably going to be coming out in 4 parts. I need to edit the other 2. But it was more of a kind of a discussion where he had said a piece and I said a piece and he said a longer piece. So there really wasn't a debate, but I kind of wanted to challenge him on some things a little bit more. Really didn't get a chance to a whole lot, but we're going to see more from Andy Scheckman. I think he's going to come back, and I don't have a deal with him. And these are not paid interviews, Silver Oceans. I'm just having a discussion with him. But they're not sponsored videos, and he's been very gracious to come on, and of course I'm letting him share some of his. I don't agree with everything he says, but I have had somebody else on the channel too before that I didn't agree with as well on the other end of the spectrum, and so I like to get different points of view. I received a lot of flack for having Andy on, but I've also received some praise on it too. You're gonna see. There, I do like to have a balanced point of view on precious metals, but he's actually a very, very nice guy, and I just look at it as kind of a conversation. But very good. All right, let's see here. Good to see you guys. Gold Chick is here. Good to see you guys here with me tonight. I appreciate you so much. Let's do one more comment, and then we're going to take a look at the markets again. We're going to keep a close eye on those in our regular Sunday night market watch. We have a good crowd here tonight. Thank you guys for being here so much. Appreciate it. And let's see, we've got Captain Obvious says here, I was watching Elon Musk rocket taking off the other day and watched it explode. I didn't get a chance to see the explosion. I saw the very first part where it went up. It was supposed to go for like 10 minutes, and I think it exploded after a minute or so. It looked up at the metals into those rockets during duraluminum, stainless steel, copper, titanium, of course, silver. Awesome video, my friend. See you tonight. Thank you. Yes, Captain Obvious. It's pretty amazing. And those metals that exploded, like they're not going to be recycled anytime soon. It's a very, very good point. Yes, indeed. All right. And let's see here. Very good. Let's see here. Very good. Let's go over here to the markets now. Here we go. All right, so we can see here that they're stabilizing in these minute losses tonight, not by a whole lot. Gold is down $2.90 to 1979.20. Silver is down 3 cents to $23.79. So little slight drops in both of them. Platinum and palladium are both down $4 each. Pretty crazy indeed. Very, very good. And let's see here. Oh, yeah. So not down a whole lot, but we're watching these markets here. Gold to silver ratio is at 83.54 tonight. All right. Rafi, his predictions are pretty good. Daniela Cambone. Oh yes, Daniela Cambone. Actually, I did reach out to her. Had no response. I'm small potatoes for her, I think. But anyways, let's see here. Enjoy the interviews. Where you and the guest don't see exactly eye to eye on everything. Perspectives are interesting. Yes, indeed. Exactly. That's right. They sure are getting perspective. Recent rate slashes are coming. Election year is on its way. Yep, I think so too, Skate Army. I think we're going to see him coming. We got the great Silver Stanger with us tonight. Silver Stanger, good to see you, sir. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Silver Stanger. Good to see HVAC. Tony Erickson is still with us. Me and my drone. HVAC Residential Basics. I've got my pencil and paper ready to go. Actually, those are no longer needed over there at Hoosier Stackers. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, let's get over here to Hell Creek Trading, who we've not seen in quite a long time. He's back. Cheers to you, sir, on my video from this afternoon. I paid $20 for 24 karat pure gold. Yes, believe it or not, I did. Insane in the membrane. It happened. John R. Meck says here, is it Mech or Mech? I'm not sure. I think he's new here too. That's right. Goes in plain sight. You're right. Respectful debate too. And he's been very kind. Andy's been very kind. All right. I still kept a few grams for my time and labor. Discarded TVs have at least a third of a gram of 24 karat strips. That's not including the copper external cord only and other PMs in the chips. That's right. Exactly. There you go. You know, the thing is getting the gold off circuit boards is a science, and it's an art too. So if you know how to do that and have the right chemicals. But yes, indeed. All right. Glad you guys are with me tonight. We got Randy Simmons and Jamie Foxx here with us. Let's answer a few more comments, and we'll get back up to the markets here in just a moment here. Yes, indeed. We've got Gary Croft here says the following. A couple of years ago, I bought a 1/20th of an ounce Libertad. It turned out to be gold-plated tungsten. I was refunded. Gary Croft, I have never heard of such a thing. A 20th of an ounce Libertad, gold-plated tungsten. That's the first I'm hearing of this. Usually there's fakes for that kind of small of a size. They don't even bother with tungsten and plating that. But that's interesting. That's going way out of the way. Tony Erickson refines PCs. That's pretty cool. You have to have the right chemicals. That's pretty wild. That's pretty neat that you do that, Tony. That is awesome. Bosnian Stacker is here. Lynette Zhang would be lucky to interview you. Yeah, I think she's probably too big probably to be considered for my channel. But yes, indeed. Or I'm too small potatoes to be considered for her. Paul Zabo is here. Good to see you. And the great Silver Heist is with us as well, too. Silver Heist, the one and the only. There he is. Carrie Turan says, well, isn't that cute? You should have gotten a full tube of them. Yes, indeed. Well, I may have found some little gems in there. I don't know. We'll see what this is about. But very good, very good. And let's see here. Let's get back over here to this thing. We've got just some guy says, just fold the coin in half. It will make the coin thicker for the tester. That's right. There you go. Just fold it in half. Let's take a look. What about you? I don't know about you, but I know about me. And I'm going to check these markets just for gets and shiggles. Look at that. Gold is back down again. Back down again. Down $3.20, 1978.90 for gold. Silver down 4 cents. And platinum is down 5. Palladium down 4. Oh, thank you, Ghost in Plain Sight. Appreciate it. All right. And down with the thickness. Put the potatoes to her. Yes, indeed. That's right. Very good. All right, let's see here. Dale Val. Good to see Dale as we march on through. Good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you guys. And let's get back over here to the comments. We're going to check the markets again here momentarily. Gold Chick, the lovely Gold Chick who is with us here tonight, says the following. Says, that's way bigger than my 1811 PCGS India coin. X-ray spectroscope could read the size nugget. Okay, could read that size nugget. Yes, indeed, that's right. And in fact, I made sure that they did the XRF on it to tell that it was indeed gold. I saw it, but my precious metals verifier would not get it, would not take it. So I was like, I might try to sell these things if I can, or trade up for gold in some other manner or form. We'll find out. And let's see here. We've got Clear Lake Drive on this here. Says the following here. Too small for me. I would have to keep them in an old 35 millimeter film container or something like that. I'd just probably lose them. Yep, I know. That's part of the reason why, too. I'd want to get rid of them. Just too small to have around. Mark, man, whoa, very kind of you indeed, sir. $5 super chat from Mark Razor. Thank you, brother. Very much appreciate that. One of the few super chats tonight. Appreciate that so much. And let's see here. He says, love the Sunday Night Market Watch. Well, thank you, Mark. And I'm honored that you're here. Appreciate all you guys being here. Good crowd with us tonight. If you are here, if you don't mind pressing that thumbs up button as we march on through to the next comment here from No IQ, the great No IQ, says the following here. The smallest gold coin that I have is a 1/20th ounce Panda as well. And the smallest I have in bar version is 1 gram. Get your magnifying glass out and make sure that there's no decimal point in front of that 2.4. That's true. You're right. The LCS might not have bought it back the 1, but now you have 4. He just might. Right? Maybe perhaps so. I know I did test the gold, or had the gold was tested, and it showed up to be indeed 24 karat gold. By the way, guys, I'm curious. If you've not subscribed to this channel, I want to do a slight experiment. If you're inside of this live stream right now, if you could, even if you unsubscribe later, I want to see if my little notification thing will pop up if you subscribe. It should show up on the upper right-hand corner. So I know we've got some people here that have not subscribed. If you could do that, I'm just kind of curious to see what it looks like to test the mechanism. How's that a way for me to try to get new subscribers? Then they'll forget to unsubscribe, and then I've got you, right? No, I'm kidding. But I am curious to see if it will show up here and how quickly it will. Bosnian Stacker, give me a full ounce or give me death. There you go. He's not a big on the fractional stuff, Bosnian Stacker isn't. Let's take a look here again at the markets, shall we? The markets indeed are reacting to the downside ever so slightly, not by a whole lot, but a notable amount. And we see it here. Gold is down $2.80, $2.80 for gold to $1,979.30. Silver is down 4 cents to $23.78. There it is. That's right. There's where the metals complex is now. Both metals moving at practically the same rate, down 0.14 and 0.15 there, and respectively. And so platinum and palladium are down as well, $5 each. Crazy, crazy. Welcome, Silver Days. Good to see you. Bruce Piet stopped by for the slurp. Very good, Bruce. Nice. Here we go. There's a slurp for Bruce. All right, very good. I had somebody say that they were never coming back. They were done when they heard the slurp. So I'm glad that Bruce likes a slurp. Let's hear. What are the possibilities is here. And welcome. Good to see you guys. Sneaky strategy. Nobody took me up on the sneaky strategy, though, to subscribe to the channel, but very good. All right. All right. Let's see here. Oh, that guy Dregs is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Well, we got, okay, Christopher Yancey just subscribed. Thank you, Christopher. I wanted to see if it worked. Nice. Thank you, sir. There it is. It popped up. Can you see it there? Christopher Yancey just subscribed. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. All right. I taught HVAC how to slurp, and he taught me how to write. That's right. Exactly. HVAC taught me how to write, and I taught him how to slurp. And he taught me how to write with a pencil, indeed. All right. Very good. let's get back over here to the comments. Captain Obvious, is he going to state the obvious in this comment? Let's find out if he does. Bourbon Stacker is here. Good to see. I could use some bourbon to slurp on tonight. Cajones AFK subscribe too. Thank you, Cajones. I didn't see it pop up here. But did you just do it? But anyways, all right. So Captain Obvious, only way to show that off would be a microscope. Just joking. About a tenth of an ounce was small. Sheesh, yep, indeed. Oh, I thought a tenth of an ounce was small, but this one was really crazy. I put Terry 79 in a box and put her in my basement. All right, very good. Yes, I put her in my basement. Terry 79 is not here. What's going on with her? I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys are great. Let's see here. Matthew Crust Life. I have some 1 gram Val Candy bars I got off a buddy. I don't think my LCS would even buy them. I'll sell when gold hits 10,000. There you go. Then they'll buy them. Very good. All right, there you go. There he goes. Lassie Farm is here. No notification necessary. My guess is he probably didn't get one, but he knows what happens on Sunday nights. The great Lassie Farm. Good to see you, brother. And there is Hoosier Stacker. Hoosier Stacker is here. Welcome, Hoosier. Good to see you, brother. All right. You guys check him out. He has got the new Silver Bingo 2.0. Massive upgrade and technology there. For the so check it out. I missed it last night, but I think he's doing it Saturday nights now. And we're going to check the markets one more time. And then you guys, everybody's going to want to stay tuned because we're going to have a real treat for you thanks to sign up. So stay tuned. And we're going to have a little treat for you. And Long Live Coins is here as well. Good to see Long Live Coins. Check out his channel if you get a chance. Welcome, welcome. So glad to see Plumber Stacker back here tonight. Welcome. Good to see you, sir. All right. Bosnian Stacker. Mike Tyson is a very cool dude. Nice video and thumbs up. I was wrong about Evergrande bankruptcy video. Showed a little Mike Tyson in there on the thumbnail. All right, just for fun. All right. Let's take a look at the market, shall we? Looky here, folks. Down. Both gold and silver are down at the exact same rate. Down 0.15%. Gold down $2.90. Down to $1,979.20. Silver down 4 cents. $23.78 for silver. And platinum is down 4. Palladium is now popped down $7 now. Taking a little bit of a bigger hit here. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Jam Unleashed, for posting a link to Long Live Coins channel. So good to see you. And always good to see Lassie Farm, by the way. Good to see you. All right, here's a real treat for you. We're going to look at the debt clock. This is the debt clock. And every Tuesday and Thursday and Sunday, they have always a strange little message for us. And this one is here. If ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed from the Bible, nothing shall be impossible unto you. And look at this. How do we interpret this from that Bible verse? A man, a boy, and a girl, and then something there in his hand. A little magnifying glass, and she's looking at it. Is it fairy dust? That's a mustard seed, I guess. And then with the mustard seed from the scripture, you can move mountains. So if you have a faith of a grain of a mustard seed, you could move mountains. And that mountain is the United States, which means that you, as a citizen of this country or the country you live in, you can affect change, right? And if the U.S. is a mountain and it's kind of dismal and gray, maybe this is telling us that there's great things. There's great things that could be coming into play if you pray and have faith, and have faith not just in yourself, and not in precious metals, and not in the market, not in cryptocurrencies, not in gold and silver, but in God. Yes, indeed. Captain Obvious with another 5 Salivate Metal membership gifted across the bow. Thank you so much. All right, very, very cool. Why do you have silver butt as one of your emojis? Bosnian Stacker, that is for on request of one of my longest viewers here, Cyber Curtain Twitcher. And so I did it out of respect for him because he's been a continual, he's been on this channel for quite a long time, so it's kind of his emoji, and he's been a supporter of the channel and channel member. And usually what I do for long-standing channel members and the ones that are the highest tier, I tend to make custom emojis for them. And since CCT's been at it a long time, so that's why we did that. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. So there you go. No faith in me, Jamie Foxx, and don't put your faith in me. But believe in me, I will fail you. But look at this, crazy. Look at that. That thing is so that's pretty cool. And Sign Up made me aware of this some time ago, and I think that is just the coolest thing. And in fact, if we look up here, every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, the secret window is open. And so we're going to try to do this maybe on our live streams if we can, if I remember to do it. Sign Up's been very nice to remind me of it, but there it is. And so cool little messages there for us. And we're going to get back here. Let's take a look at the markets again, shall we? On this market watch. All right, very, very good. 83.54. And we can see that the metals complex is stabilized somewhat. Gold is down $2.80 to $1,979.30. Silver down 4 cents to $23.78. At the top of the hour, stay tuned because we check the markets and we see how they're reacting, how they've moved in the past hour. The chart's there, and very good. We are 1 thumbs up away from 200. I would like to go for 400 thumbs up tonight if we can. I think we can do it. You guys are great. Thanks for being here. And so there's where the metals complex is now. Let's get over here to the Raza Manaza. Just bite the corner like the rest of us that don't have a verifier. Yes, indeed. But then you damage the coin and damage the gold if you do that. Yes, indeed. Or your teeth if it's not gold. Oh, yeah. There is T-Girl Amber is here. T-Girl, welcome T-Girl Amber. So glad you joined us tonight. We've missed you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, there's T-Girl. The lovely T-Girl is here. Darren says, I have no problem with having a smallish amount of Canadian maple leafs at 0.1. Diversity of a recognized product is not a bad thing. That's true, Darren. I think if you're going to get a piece of gold that small, it's good to have it in recognizable form. Yes, indeed. My favorite right now, my metal is my favorite right now, probably gold. But, dude, I'm telling you, I love platinum. I'm a huge fan of platinum. I do like it a lot, and it's a tough call, but I am liking gold now, pretty much. Thank you, Silver Days, for mentioning that, for hit the like button. Appreciate that. And let's see here. All right. Very good. Let's go over here to Dean. And Dean, I think, is with us tonight inside of this very chat right now. You guys make sure to fill out the poll as well, too. So this is what Dean says. My theory is buy easily recognized silver and gold, especially for barter situation. That's right. I'll leave little room for doubt if you buy the easily recognized. And this stuff here that I got in this video is not easily recognized and would raise a lot of questions. So I'm probably going to get rid of it soon. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Humza is here. Welcome. And good to see you all. Billy Bob is here. Some guy is here. Welcome. And all right, let's see here. Let's see where the polls. So we have 221 thumbs up and 232 participants in the poll here. I think we can match that in the thumbs up as we wait here. Will gold and silver end the week higher or lower? 58% of you think it will end the week higher. 42% say lower. As we head into the holiday, I just think it's going to be lower, but don't let me sway your viewpoint. A lot of people feel that that it's going to go higher. Now, we will see some deals come this week too, Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals, so stay tuned for that. Yes, indeed. Yeah, platinum is an industrial metal without the history. That's right. It's a much more speculative metal indeed. And I've done a lot of videos on platinum and a lot of videos on palladium as well. If you're ever interested in what I think about those metals, all you have to do is just go over to my channel page. And when you do that, you can scroll all the way to the right as soon as it will load. And if you scroll all the way to the right, there's a little search thing, and you can type in palladium right there in the search, and you'll see a plethora of videos on palladium. All kinds of different videos on palladium, and power palladium, full palladium stack. Lots of videos on palladium. Done even more on platinum too. But platinum is probably my favorite of the platinum group metals. Yes, indeed. Are we ever going to see a 4-hour live stream? You know what? Boston Stacker asked me if I could do a record 3-hour live stream. And it's tough. I mean, because the thing is that, I've got to keep talking for that long to keep people here. And so I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. That would be tough for me to do. 3 hours would be tough to do. I don't think I've ever gone 3 hours. I've gone 2.5 hours before, but we have to see. I don't know. We'll see here. Working a 1 ounce platinum challenge. The challenge you got me. You got to give me the 1 ounce. There you go. All right, Matthew. That's it. That's very good. Very, very good. Let's see here. All right, let's get back to it. Chad Wolf. And I know I've been remiss to pronounce the rest of his name. I don't think he binds, though. Says, does China use troy ounce on that coin? Can you weigh it for us? Someone told me China's aren't troy. Yes, it is troy ounce. All precious metals are measured in troy ounce. But Chad, what they don't do now is they don't measure their precious metal products by ounces anymore. It's by gram. So they do it by gram. So now the 1 ounce is replaced with the 30 grams. 1.1 ounces, 0.1 ounces, or 1 gram away from being 1 ounce, essentially. All right. Oh, I do have a 3-hour and 15-minute live. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, wow. 3 hours of slurping. There we go, Thomas. That would be something to consider. That would be, my lips would get pursed. Could do a 4-hour live stream, multiple guests, and multiple course banquets. Yes, indeed, that's true. I could do that, get some course banquets out and have multiple guests. And that would be something to try sometime. But very, very good. All right, let's see. Here we've got Steve C. Whoa, we just got a new subscriber here. J.R. Van Gundy 65. Thank you so much for subscribing. Very kind of you indeed. Now we can see it when you subscribe live. Very, very good. Very nice. Nickel Stacking is here. Steve C says, don't lose if that sucker is tiny. Yes, indeed. Do not lose it. Would not be good to lose that thing for sure. You're exactly right. Want to hold on to that. And let's see here. Let me get to this happen here. I got to be as effective as possible to make this thing work efficiently and profusely. All right, Sneeze. Yeah, I don't like buying below a 1/2 ounce of gold right now due to the premiums. It's been a few years since I purchased 1/10 or 1/4 ounce gold. Everyone has unique goals and circumstances. Do what is right for you and stack on smartly, everybody. I look forward to hearing what your LCS says buying those. Yes, indeed. It'll be interesting indeed. And I tell you, 1/2 ounce is probably one of the rarest or the fewest sold of the fractional sizes. It's crazy. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Where are we at? We have got Ibji says here, I'd be curious to know if this is a store you have a relationship with. No store would want to lose a regular customer over $20, so having them buy it back might not be any indication as to why your testers can't verify it. Yeah, I mean, I do know the people there, but you'd be surprised at what they say yes and what they say no to. I have to kind of respect them from whatever they say or do, but we'll see here. All right. Lots of friends help out. Just saying, that's true. You can have lots of friends out. Break out the guitar. You'll blow through 4 hours in no time. That's true. Oh, my goodness gracious, I can do that. And by the way, I got to say, when Hoosier Stacker does it, it's pretty amazing. He has to keep up with all that stuff with the bingo and all the names and all the people like me can't figure out how to do certain things. He's got to handle and shuffle all that stuff. It's pretty amazing to do that. It's got to be taxing, so it's amazing. Possible Black Friday deals. Bearded Wonder, I get emails from all the big bullion dealers, so I kind of see what pops up there, but a lot of the stuff that I am looking for is pretty specific. not necessarily as a collector piece, but you know, I don't just go out and just buy stuff just because it's on sale. Sometimes I'm looking for certain things because I like the designs. Like for instance, I wanted the 2017 a kangaroo. No one had it except for JM Bullion. They had a huge premium on it. It had a big old scratch on it, or a big old scuff mark on it, and they really didn't handle that situation well. I didn't want to send it back because I'd have to pay for shipping and it would cost me a lot, and I would take any market loss. And how would they define that? I don't know because of the high premium. But so there's things like that that I'm looking for. So likely anything that's going to be on sale is probably not going to be something I'm terribly interested in, especially if I've got to, if I'm looking for something in particular. But we'll see. I'm going to keep an eye out, but we'll see here. It's yeah, Steve C. It takes a lot of time too to make those videos too. You're right, but I'm honored that you guys. I appreciate you watching me. Definitely means a lot to me. Let's get over here to Cemetery Shop's comment. Then we're going to get to the markets again and see what they're doing. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. And let's see what Cemetery Shop says. And I thought a 10th ounce gold coin was diminutive. These little guys are microscopic. As long as they're really gold, I wouldn't mind having a sack full of those. Tiny gold might be more usable when the dollars crash and gold spikes. But I get what you're saying, though. Is it really fungible? Who knows? I just have a feeling a lot of people really wouldn't know what they were. But yes, indeed. Very good. All right. But thank you, Cemetery Shop. Great comment. Always good to see Cemetery Shop. Appreciate him being here. There's John. Hello, John. Thank you, John Rim, for being here. Glad you're here with us. Let's take a look at the market, shall we? The markets indeed are reacting, but they're down, but not out. But they're down a little bit tonight. Cranker Stacker is here. Welcome, Cranker. Cranky Stacker. Cranky Stacker is with us. Gold down $3.40 to $1,978.70. Silver's down a nickel to $23.76. Platinum is down $5 to $9.05, and palladium is down just over 3/4 of a percentage point, down $8 to $1,072 for palladium. Gold to silver ratio is at 83.59, folks, and we are going to get closer to the top of the hour here in about 15 minutes. We'll see what this looks like in terms of the graphs over the last hour. All right. Very, very good. Let's do this. And pop in here with this. Let's see what we've got here. We ought to be able to make moves to the upside as we look at Me and My Drone. Is Me and My Drone here tonight? I'm not sure. Very good. No, some guy, you're not blocked. You're here, brother. Glad you're here. I don't block people unless it's really, really extreme situation. So I'm glad you're here with us. No, you're definitely not blocked. You don't have to ever fear about that here. Me and My Drone, looking forward to Sunday night market watch live stream tonight at 6 p.m., 3 p.m. Pacific. So quit jacking and continue stacking and join us for slurps and burps and a mess with a scammer or two while educating yourself on the benefits of stacking precious metals. Join us. Let's explore. Thank you, Me and My Drone. I appreciate that. Ooh, man, we've got to spin that for the great Hoosier Stacker. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, my friend. Hoosier, appreciate you, sir. Very kind of you indeed. The great Hoosier Stacker. All right. Yes, indeed. Dropped $5. Now, Me and My Drone also says, okay, this is the same thing, but thank you so much, Me and My Drone. Hopefully people will see it. Maybe this is why we got a good crowd tonight. They read his comment. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic hamburger there. Making me hungry indeed. Okay, all right, Plumber Stacker, have a good one, brother. Thanks for popping in tonight. You were the man, and thank you, Jam Unleashed, for posting a link to Hoosier Stacker's channel. Check out Hoosier Stacker's channel. Subscribe to him if you haven't. By the way, we have 253 votes in our poll tonight, and only 241 thumbs up here. So this is what the poll question was. Will gold and silver end the week higher or lower? 57% of you think it's going to end up higher. Yes, indeed. 57%. 43% say lower. Yes, indeed. All right. We have to keep in mind we're coming into a holiday weekend here, or a holiday, well, I guess you could say a lot of people have Friday off too. So anyways. Oh, yeah. The coffee is now lukewarm now. And good to see you. And Plumer Banacha says, I do like the Chinese pandas. Some of those earlier designs, although, are simply really stand out. Indeed, they do. They do stand out. I like some of those earlier designs too. I will buy Chinese pandas if they are on the if they're the older years and not grams for the most part. Golden Rod, thank you so much. This is his first super chat on the live stream. Everybody give him a big round of applause and thanks. Golden Rod says, for $10, she wanted something that feels good in her hands. So I bought her a 2-ounce salivate metal round from JM Bullion. Whoa, nice, Golden Rod. Thank you, sir. That's very kind of you. For those of you who maybe are somewhat new here, there is the salivate metal round. You can get it if you click on the link in the description of this video. Very cool. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you. I'm glad she likes it. I hope she likes it. Nickel stacking. I made the 500 club. Nice. Nickel stacking. Good job. That means that Nickel Stacking's got 500 subscribers. Way to go. Nickel Stacking's got a cool channel too. He does some cool live streams and stuff. East Coast Stacker is here. Good to see you. All right. PDO 7060 says here, I'll wait for the graded NGC BlackRock owned Ultra Cameo versions. MS70 only, of course. There you go. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know. Imagine sending one of those in to get graded. That would be something. Very good. Yeah, we don't have to worry about Kenji anymore. I don't think I have to worry about him. All right. CCT says, I remember my LCS offered me a 2 pesos for 30 quid. Now, is quid the right word, or do you like to say pound? Is quid basically a derogatory word for pound? I'm not sure. And I declined as I thought it was too small. Here I am years later owning gold way smaller and having paid way more for 2 peso coins. Wow. Yes, crazy. It's crazy how much the price has gone up in some of that stuff, indeed. All right. All right. There's John Bannon is here. Welcome, John. Good to see you. Stole his Matchbox Lambo. I got a Hot Wheels Lambo. I got my Hot Wheels Lambo right here. Some of these Lambos don't roll as well as others though, but I like Lambos. Lambos are my favorite car. A quid is a pound. But is it like considered, it's like $1 to $1? Okay, Michael Church. So that's what I thought it was. A quid. I wouldn't, it's a quid. All right. So what's the plural of quid? Is it squid? Quid or pound is fine. So if it's the plural squid, so if you wanted to have squid games and it's just a singular, it'd be quid games. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? And Bosnian Stacker, fake news for sure. Thumbs up. Evergrande officially bankrupt. What's next for gold and silver? All right. And Sign Up says, that's why recognition is inflorable. That's right. We want. Quid, pound, potato. That's right, exactly. Exactly. Very good. Don't sneeze. That's right. David G, we're going to try not to sneeze, but we're also going to look at here in just a moment. Even with a wand, I'll buy it. There you go. Even with a wand, he'll take it. What is this coin? What is this coin? Yes, this is an early video I did about one of my favorite commemorative coins, the George Washington. Squid is also used slang for quid. Really, I did not know that. Squid is also a slang term for pound. I did not know that. Wow, I like that term, quid. All right. Let's see here. Platinum. Nasir. If you want to find out what my thoughts are on platinum, you can ask other people in the chat here. But if you go to my channel page and go to the right and hit the little search function, if you type in platinum here, you will see a plethora of videos on platinum and what I think about it. I've done a lot of videos on platinum for sure. And yeah, so check out some of those if you get a chance. I'm a pretty big fan. That's what it boils down to. Yes, indeed. I'd buy that for a quid or for a squid. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. We've got a user says, I think those are tiny coins are cool as honey thickened iced tea. It's a good deal. Nice, user. Sweet. All right. Oh, yeah. And we've got the tribe says Somali elephant gold coin comes in 1/25 of an ounce. That's cool. Pretty wild, pretty wild. And we've got ZZYFRD 15. I can tell from the pinkness of your fingertip that you are well oxygenated. Good work. Well, thank you. That's cool. Nice. I got me oxygen flowing. Nice. That's cool. I gotta stay oxygenated. What's your take on aluminum? Aluminum, dun 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 dun. Aluminum, dun 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 dun. Aluminum, dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That's my take on aluminum. Actually, I try to stay away from it because it's not really good for your skin or your deodorant. Don't get that stuff with deodorant in it. But anyway, very good. All right, now let's get over here to the markets. All right, not much activity and not much movement that we've seen. Gold is kind of sticking around this area of $1,978.30. Silver is down 7 cents to $23.75. And platinum is down 6, palladium down 8. All right, goes in plain sight. Can't see the premiums on the small coins. Yeah, it's pretty. Until you get past those, it's pretty cost prohibitive, really, for some of the premiums of those smaller coins, indeed, for sure. All right. All right. Cemetery shop. That 100-ounce ain't no little drop, buddy. Everybody needs at least 10 of those. Oh, my goodness. Can you imagine? That kind of would be cool to have 10 of those, actually. So I could stack them all up and say I got a contract size bit of gold, silver right there. That would be fun. And Darren says here, traded some gold for silver the other day. 74-to-1 silver to gold ratio, all in shipping and insurance included. That's incredible. Wow. I did this because I see the ratio moving towards 40-to-1 within the next 5 years, if not sooner, possibly as low as 30-to-1 on our short-term basis. Have gold too as a foundation, but I like silver better now as it's clearly undervalued. Wow. So he traded gold for silver at a... Oh, no, okay, I see there now. Okay, yeah. So that ratio does not work in his favor, trading gold for silver. I misread it. I thought it was silver for gold. Very good. All right. Very good. Thank you. All right. Well, I can see some people have different reasons for doing things. Thank you, Darren, for your honestly, I don't think you got a really good deal on that. But anyways, that's another story. But anyways, all right. Craven Fox Bodies here says the following. Let's get over here to where I can make this effective. I got a 2023 Australian Platinum Koala 10th ounce, $15 BU in the mail yesterday, buying on last week's dip. I'm having issues seeing it with reading glasses. I collected low mintage 1/10 platinum coins. They only made 15,000 platinum koala coins. I also have the 2023 gold koala, which is 15,000 mintage. Just a way to make the hobby fun. Totally agree with you. Nothing wrong with that. And they are liquid, and there's a little bit of a premium on it, but hey, you got to have fun with it too. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, indeed. Very good. Glad you guys are with me. We got a good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you guys. You know what? We have got a decent crowd. We're trying to get to 400 thumbs up tonight. Can we get there? We're just over halfway there. In fact, we're halfway to 500. So yes, indeed. Thank you guys. And let's get back into business here and see what you guys are saying on the chart here. We got 275 votes there. So will gold and silver end the week higher? Out of 276 votes, 58% of you say yes, it will end the week higher. Only 42 say lower. So there it is. All right. Interesting. Very good. Nice to see what the viewers think on things. Oh, yeah. Now, let's see here. Let's do this. Fresh out of thumbs up, says Boris. But Boris, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, brother. We're going to refresh these comments, and while we do that, we're going to look at the markets here again. Okay, gold is taking a little bit of a bigger hit now, down $4. and 60 cents right now. It's starting to take a little bit of a move to the downside. $1,977.50. That's actually the biggest drop of the night so far for gold. Silver's down 8 cents to $23.73. Platinum is down $6, and palladium is now down $9. Down $9 indeed. There it is. All right. Oh yeah, there it is. Very good. Gold to silver ratio is sitting at 83.64 tonight. There's where it is as we continue to watch these markets here. And in a few minutes, we'll see how they looked in the graph. But we're going to go through and get a couple of these comments here. We've got Coin Collecting Fun. So cool, my friend. And thank you so much for sharing. Well, thank you, my brother. Appreciate you coming in the live stream earlier and for popping in. Raw Froglet. It's because we're old. Oh, my goodness gracious. Raw Froglet. Your name's is I love that name. If there was a guy in here, his name is Raw Dogletard, and so you said Raw Froglet. There was a guy. Seriously, it was funny. This guy was kind of nuts. Posted these. Actually, had some pretty good rants. He's very entertaining to watch. His name is Raw Dogletard. He used to go by Raw Dog. So you're Raw Frog. I thought that's just pretty funny. That's pretty cool. I like that name. But yeah, if you could see this guy, it's pretty wild. All right. I don't know where he's stopped making videos, I think, for a while. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. All right, we've got Vicky Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you, Vicky. I didn't get a notification either. Well, Vicky, and I appreciate you coming in and letting me know. A lot of people don't get those for some reason, and I'm not sure exactly why, but thank you, Vicky. All right, dinner time at the Who's House. Thank you. You guys make sure to check them out Saturday. It's a good time for the Silver Bingo. Yes, indeed. Version 2.0. This is great. Who's Your Stacker? You were the man. And thank you for your support, my friend. Always appreciate Who's Your Stacker. Have a good evening, good time, good dinner there. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. El Vampiro is here. Good to see you. Tom Larson is still with us tonight. Bruce, great slurp. Thank you, Bruce. Let's do another slurp for you. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. As we continue to navigate our live stream here tonight, we go down to Bosnian Stacker says, I think this is the longest live stream. Okay, here we go. Live Market Watch. This may be the longest live stream that I've done. 3 hours and 19 minutes and 35 seconds. Wow. Good find on that one. Bosnian Stacker, are you still here? So I did do one for over 3 hours. I'm amazed. Wow, crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Mark B. I don't know if it's because I'm a Trump supporter. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can make that claim. I don't know that I'm being shadow banned per se. I think it may just be just the nature of the algorithm or something like that. I don't know. Okay. So Raw Frog does know who Raw Dog is. Okay, got me into stacking silver. Now, yeah, he was very anti-Bitcoin. It was pretty funny. The stuff is, it's like, hello, slave tards. Now I'm poor AFE. There, okay, Bosnian is still here. He found my longest live stream. This is my longest live stream. And will silver price explode before our eyes? Live Market Watch. This may be one of those I had a pretty, there it is, 3 hours and 19 minutes and 35 seconds, 29,000 views, 1.7 thumbs up. This was a Sunday Night Market Watch where we had crazy, and look at that. You can see on this where silver was, $27.06.
Greetings, members, one and all of this.
Oops, sorry about that. I'm going to get a copyright strike for playing my own material on my own channel. Look at that. It was up, yeah. Set a new record. Yes, indeed. Maybe I'll try that one time. This was a special night. But anyways, I don't know. It'd take a lot for me to have to do that again. I don't know. But look at that, 27.06. And look how low gold was, too. Gold was much lower. Insane in the membrane. That was, when was this? 2 years ago. I was 4 years younger then. I don't know if I could do it now. All right, let's see here. Very good, thank you. All right, Silver Trek says, I just bought a 1/20th ounce gold coin, and I thought it was ridiculously tiny, even next to a 10th ounce gold coin. Yes, it's amazing the difference between the two, for sure. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Matt Bittner has got an algorithmic emoticon here. And here is doing the same thing. Appreciate him checking out the older videos. Him and Bosnian Stacker both have been champions doing that. It's incredible. Severte761 says, sell them to me, Salivate. I'll buy them. At least I know you sound honest. Gold is so expensive. But thank you, sir. Appreciate that, my friend. But the cost of shipping to you probably would not be worth doing. But let's see here. All right, let's see here. Let's refresh the markets again, because we're at the top of the hour now. And you know what that means. And even if you don't know what it means, you still know what it means, right? It means we're going to look and see what gold and silver have done over the past hour. And look at that. Gold is down to the lowest it's been all night, $7.10 and $1,975. Silver is down 14 cents at $23.68. Let's see what that looks like, shall we? Just for gits and shiggles. Here we go. Gold. You can see what happens. A pretty dramatic boom, and then a straight line almost, and then boom, down again. Boom and boom. That's the theme of gold's movement tonight. It comes off a cliff, and then it hits a shelf there like a rice patty, and then it just drops again. Tony Erickson with the super chat, $1 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Very, very cool. All right, thank you. Mark Razor. Mark Razor knows the deal. All right, I'm not going to give it away, but let's see if anybody can answer Mark Razor's query there. All right, very good. Nice. So there's what gold's done. Look at that. Boom and boom. Let's take a look at silver, down 14 cents now. Much the same, almost. The silver kind of had a little bounce back period there. And by the way, we're looking at bid price. And then it just goes out straight. And then boom. Not necessarily over a cliff, but it kind of down a little bit. All right. So we're starting to see phase 2 of gold and silver's decline tonight a little bit. It's crazy. Yep, I'm with you, Boris. Boris Bulliak, I'm with you. I'm salivating if gold dips because there's something I want to get if I can. Ghosts in plain sight. They're trying to cover the derivative crap influencing the silver market. Perhaps that could be what's happening here. Okay. Dean R's comment was accidentally hidden. I don't know who did. Let's see here. Trying to find. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I can't unhide it. But Dean R, that was an accidental thing. Gold Chick accidentally hid your comment there. Had more money to stack when we had Trump. I'm with you, Dean. Sorry about that. I can't unhide the comment, but this is what Dean R said, and I agree with him completely. Had more money to stack when we had Trump POTUS. So I guess somebody just got a moderator got a little bit clicky there. Sorry about that. All right, very good. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Dean is awesome. Yeah, that was a mistake. Sorry about that, Dean. One of the moderators got a little clicky there, but it was an accident. All right, let's see here. So there's where that is. And thanks, JM, for letting me know. And where are we at? Let's take a look here one more time. Now, it looks like us falling even more. Now gold is down $7.20. Silver's down 16 cents. So they're starting to speed up the decline. We're going to watch this and see what's happening here. Bosnian Stacker's praying that gold crushed to $500 per ounce. I would love that. Oh my goodness gracious, I would love that. That would be awesome. I would love to see it bun down. Let's see here. All right. Okay, let's see here. And X Mark says, I just bought a Perth Mint gold quarter-ounce lunar dragon. Think these will rock in years to come. Oh, yeah. Nice. I think so, too. Good buy on that one. Recognized, says Bill, and he's laughing. He says here the following. And when people bring in their gold jewelry, they don't take the gold and resell it. I don't understand the question. Yeah, I mean, they'll test it. They'll test it. But the thing is, I'm talking about taking the places that don't have a gold tester, because my LCS always tests gold jewelry when they bring it in. Very good. And let's see here. CryptoFin says, I have 2 of those, but they might be smaller than this one. Was this a piece of paper originally? I had 2 weird gold coins and a piece of paper. No, I just had them in little baggies here, and one was in a flip that I bought. Very good. All right, and we've got Bill says, this is a great buy, exactly what I need. If your coin shop doesn't give you spot, screw them. Not a real shop. Yeah, I tend to agree. They probably should give me spot for it. Really. But you're right. Very good. And let's see here. And Rolling Thunder, it's crazy. Not all that long ago, gold and silver coins were the regular. Paper and digital are great until you realize, and that's all it is. That's right. You got to realize paper and digital is really all it is in the end. It's not backed by anything of substance. True that. Good point. All right. Bear Beauty Body Painting, says the following here. Let's get to this. Says, so that tiny one is almost equal to 10 gold backs. Note, if they're real and if you can get them for near spot, how is that not good? I get you concerned about selling it due to having to prove it's real, but it sounds like the lowest premium coin possible. The lowest 3rd gram bars I've seen were $35. Yep, no, you're right. And actually, that's probably a good price for those 3rd gram bars. But the thing is that it's recognizability. A gold back, believe it or not, has more recognizability. They've been around long enough. They're sold to bullion dealers. These things typically are not. Fake gold coin beat the analyzer. No, I didn't see that nickel stacking. I did not see that. All right, let's see here. As of November 2023, there are 10,748 cryptocurrencies in existence, but only 1 gold. That's why I never got into Bitcoin. Amazing. Wow. And I remember checking the amount of cryptocurrencies at one time a couple of years ago. It was like maybe 1,000 or so, or 1,500. And osmium back. Matt Bittner, they'll never do it. Osmium is tough to fabricate. Even to make the 1 ounce bar that I got was quite a challenge for them to do. All right, Bosnian Sacker says, here, U.S. Mint Reserves revised a statement about the global silver shortage. This is why they get, once they shut everything down, nice video and thumbs up, this is what they get once they shut everything down. That's right, exactly. From the COVID. All right, and let's see here. Dang says Eli on this one. Thank you, Eli. Appreciate you, brother. First was a PC Coinstar on this one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you watching this. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic thumbs up. We're going to get to the markets right now and see what they're telling us. We're watching them. They've been on a pretty steady decline. Are they falling even more? No, they're starting to bounce back a little bit. Now they're back up slightly from where they were. Still down, though. Gold down $7 now to $1,975.10. Silver down 15 cents now to $23.67. And platinum down 7. Palladium down 8. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. So there's where we are at for these. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. And let's see here. We've got Bullion Addict says, that gold is smaller than the yellow polka dot bikini. Yes, indeed. It sure is. Small one. Yes, indeed. You guys are great. Let's see here. We've got John Bethia says, I once had a foreign coin around the size. It was about the size of a small button. Nice. And there is, you can get, I've done videos on the world's smallest gold coin. Let's see here. Wait a minute here. Of course, that is not a gold coin that I showed in that video, but the smallest gold coin in the world from 10 months ago And the world's this is even smaller than this small skull coin. World's small skull coin coming soon, and then these people beat those people. If you get a chance to check this video out, the small skull coin in the world, you'll be amazed at how small it is from 10 months ago. If you type in small skull coin, it'll be the first result to check out. It's pretty interesting. All right, very good. Skate Army says here on this video, the following. Usually, anything under an ounce, the premiums go up. I got half ounce at spot this week. Way to go. Private sellers are the way to go when the opportunity arises. But there's risk involved there too. But I probably don't have to tell you that, Skate Army. But yet also bought 1/25 ounce Canadian gold. The fund showed 2 years ago. Very small. Don't buy China style. Sketchy. That's right. See the live stream. That's right, Skate Army. Thank you. I don't know if you're here or not. But I will say this, that I have a 1/25 of an ounce Canadian coin too. I showed it in my full gold stack video. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. And we've got Bill Mitch says here from 8 years ago on the Geigerlicious video. He says, that's a cool looking bar, he says. So it's 100 grams of 4 nines fine. I think it's 3 nines fine. I once purchased a cheesy 50-gram Christmas bar that was sterling. It was one of my earliest purchases before I had a credible shred of silver knowledge. In hindsight, I way overpaid. Of course, silver ever explodes. Better not hold my breath and just keep stacking while it's low. There you go, Bill Mitch. And if you kept on stacking back then, you're doing very well now. Oh, thank you, Jam Unleashed, for posting a link to that video. If you want to check that video out, Small Skull Coin in the World, you can open that up in a new tab and watch it after you're done here. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. We're 21 thumbs up away from 300. Thank you, Nickel Stacking. Appreciate those thumbing up this live stream. And the Silver Slacker says, tooth nail. I hate when they charge that much. Me too, exactly. Thank you, Silver Slacker. You were the man. Mossy Nut says, very cool edition. I've been looking at those also. Just haven't done it yet. Yes, indeed. I'm a big fan. I'm a Geiger fanboy. There's no question about it. I love Geiger bars, gold and silver. Golden Gambit says, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. And 1966 Hemi says here, the reason the 10-ounce bar are hard to find is because I have them all. There you go. I was wondering where they all went. Love Geiger bars. I think I'm the one who got you to try Geiger. Congrats on that cool bar. You may have been. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Oh, thank you, Bill457. He watched my 100-gram gold bar video from 8 years ago. Thank you, sir. Mike Raymer is here. Good to see Mike. Appreciate you being here. Big Trader and Tom Larson. You guys are awesome. So good to see you. And we've got Louis Silver on this one about calling out extremism in Paris. Says the following. Let's get it over here. We can make this thing most effective. He says, political correctness is the silent killer. And this is way before the woke movement. And it's bearing itself to be the case right now with the woke movement. He says, God bless France. One more thing. ISIS better find some good caves to hide in because there's about to be a changing of the guard in America, and you know where our boot will land. Louis Silver, this comment aged very, very well because you were exactly right. Because this is signed just before Trump got elected, and we know what happened after that. Very good. You are the man, Silver Louis. Henry Clifton says, I do love these coins, Sal. They're like a Marshall that goes to 11. That's right. Pretty cool. I love those things. A Marshall that goes up to an 11. All right, let's get over here to PM Hops on this, calling out extremism, terrorist attack that happened in France. They claim to have their troops here in the States for over a year now. They aren't here to face our military or even our police. They want to face unarmed civilians. The easy soft target. It's time for everyone to reevaluate their level of preparedness and increase it. Amen, brother. We see that play out just recently over in Israel. Captron, make a video dissolving precious metals in acid. Yeah, the problem is I don't have any acid hanging around to do that with, but I did put Silver Eagle in salt, and I've done some videos on that. Check that out if you get a chance. But yeah, good one. If I had some acid, I'd be a little nervous doing that. Have a good night, CCT. Thank you for being here, brother. Make sure to check out Mr. Vegeta if you want to get a CCT silver slide. Very well crafted stuff over there. They are available in the U.S. And if you want to reach out to Cybercurrent Switcher, if you're in the UK, or he can steer you in the right direction anywhere else in the world if you want one. Very, very good. All right, let's see here. And guys, great. Thank you, everybody. That's right. I don't have time for acid, but I will take some LSD. That's right, Matt Bittner. That's right. Me and Timothy Leary, we're blood brothers. Jarrett 45. Where was the outrage when the U.S. bombed Medellin San Frontieres, or when civilians were bombed daily in the Middle East? Oh wait, it doesn't count when the good guys do it. Sticks fingers in ears. La la la. Well, sadly, you've been relegated to propaganda from other sources, to anti-American propaganda. The United States, much like the IDF, we do not target civilians. In war, sometimes civilians get killed, and they get killed more often when the terrorists use them as shields, and that's exactly what they do. So we do not target innocent civilians. Doesn't happen, Jared 45 from 8 years ago. All right, get acid from Home Depot. Okay, muriatic acid from Home Depot. Okay. I would still need to do some really research to make sure I'm doing it right, because I'd be very leery for any kind of chemicals that would emit by having it in the house or wherever. I don't know. I'd just be very, I don't know. I'd be very nervous about doing that, just myself, just because I don't know much about it. You know what I mean? All right, let's see here. That's right, very good. All right, let's get down here to Dale Cooper says, I'm getting sick of this BS. It's not all Muslims, obviously, but there's a very serious problem with it within Islam. I'm afraid there are no easy answers. That's right, Dale. That's exactly right. It's not all Muslims. And I will say that there's a name for it. It's the Islamists. The Islamists, which is the extra far extreme part of the Muslim religion that interpret the latter verses of the Quran, the violent ones, where all the other peaceful verses are ignored and canceled out by those. And there's the problem is it's in the Muslim faith. There is probably about 10% that are actively pursuing jihad, active jihad, because there's two different types of jihad. There's a jihad where there's an inner struggle within yourself, and then there's a struggle against society, and it's a political notion of jihad that is violent and that involves terror. There's about 8 or 10% that are actively doing it, but there's about 30% that support actions in that regard. That's a scary number for as many Muslims as they are. I can help you. It will come out perfect if you listen. I recommend dissolving jewelry in acid, not those overpriced coins. Okay. All right. Thank you. Need nitric and hydrochloric acid. As long as it doesn't cause any issue, that's what I worry about. In other words, emit any toxic fumes. I'm worried about that. Toxic fumes. Street tips for acid leaching. Watch him religiously. Okay. Paul Zaba. Okay. Very, very good. I may have to do that. Because it might be fun to do an experiment with that. So maybe I'll give that, or maybe if you want to email me, just some real quick tips on it and where to find it, how to do it, should I do it outside, store it outside, that type of thing. And if it's okay, will it dissolve silver? That type of thing, because I would like to do an experiment like that, but I just want to be very, very careful because I don't know anything about it. I don't want to cause, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, email me, email address below on the bottom of your screen, and we'll see here. My biggest concern is when I go to take it out of the, that thing too. I guess I would need to get some tongs or something like that, and then as soon as I take it out, I probably don't want to lick it, right? I probably don't want to lick, because that's my first, and that would be my first instinct is to lick the coin after it comes out of the acid. But my guess is I probably don't want to do that, right? Don't sniff the orange gas. It's very poisonous. Okay, very good. All right. I've been to war 4 times in my life via the military. War is ugly and unpleasant. Not a good idea anytime and anywhere. That's right, Ghost in Plain Sight. I do agree with you. None of us want war. Sadly, though, and I think everybody who has served, because I've never served in the military, and but I will say this: even though I've never served, if we're ever attacked, we have the right to defend ourselves. And I support anybody who, like I support the IDF, and going after Hamas. I think that's why you have a military. You have a military. War is hell, and people that have been in and seen it and have experienced it themselves firsthand know firsthand exactly what goes on there. Now, obviously, especially some of the wars we've been engaged in, I can understand why people have different points of view of whether we should have been there or not. I certainly understand that. But I think if you literally are attacked, and it's in our right to defend, to defend ourselves, and this is why I certainly thank all those and appreciate those who have served in the armed forces. Because Michael Church is exactly right. The Middle East is complicated. There's a lot of nuance. There's a lot of different factions, and I mean, look at in Iraq, for instance, the Peshmerga. We abandoned the Peshmerga, and they were great people, and it's just tough. It's tough. Anyways, let's see here. Let's see. Very, very good. And Silver Saber says, so impressive. Thank you. Appreciate that, Silver Saber. Let's get back over here, and we're going to refresh these markets and see what they are doing. Let's see here. All right, gold is down even more now, down $7.40. Soil Green military should only be used defensively, not in ways most function right now. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards that. We should use military as a last resort for sure, and that is a problem, or that is something that we need to make sure that we use it just as a. But sometimes, in order to defend yourself, you must go on the offense, so let's see here. Yeah, MS Road 99. Sorry, dude. It's the IDF here's what's happening in Israel right now. IDF has given them plenty of opportunity to leave. The regular inhabitants of they've dropped leaflets. Hamas is preventing much of them from leaving, and they are using them as shields, as human shields. They are not targeting innocents, MS Road. That's not happening. I guarantee you, it's not happening. Yes, that's right, Matt Bender. The Middle East is tame in other parts of the Middle East compared to where it has been the last decades, for sure. The last wars over the past 30 years were unjust and unwarranted in hindsight. Age provides wisdom. I was stupid in my youth. Yeah, no, I hear you. Like I said, most people, like Iraq, I don't want to get into a huge debate about Iraq, but understanding what happened during the time, because I studied that era, was very involved in keeping up with all of the information, what happened during that time. But nonetheless, let's see here. If you got leaflets to leave before where you are now, where would you go, and would you? Big trader, if I was in where I'm at now, yeah, if you got leaflets that were dropped says, hey, we're going to be bombing here, I probably would leave. Go anywhere but where those leaflets were dropped. And that's just it. But yeah, and but the thing is you look at what's happened there. Most Gazans probably knew what happened. They knew that Hamas went and killed innocent women and children, beheaded babies. I've seen the images. I've seen the videos. I encourage you all to watch the videos of what Hamas did. They filmed it themselves with GoPros. It was a horrific attack on innocent civilians. These were not military targets they went after. for the most part. For the grand majority of the 12 to 1,400 innocents were targeted by Hamas. Hamas, a terrorist organization whose mission under their charter, which you can find online, that says that they want from the river to the sea, no Israel. They do not want Israel to exist. They want genocide. They want to kill all of the Israelis. And they did a huge, this is like Israel's 9/11 times like 10. It was insane. And so, yeah, bad what happened there. And so, let's see here. Very good. All right, let's see here. Where are we at now? We've got gold down, silver's down 16 cents now, $23.60. Platinum down 7, palladium down 6. I see. Looking through one lens as a military member is sort of blinding. Afterthought and study over time provides a completely spectrum of thought. Yep, that's true. It's always good to look at different points of view, for sure. Yes, indeed. Sure is. And I do like to look at the different arguments for things. And history is a guide, too. You're right. Goes to plain sight. Bosnian Stacker, jihad literally means striving or doing one's utmost. If the struggle is against the lower self, the struggle is to purify one's heart. Do good, avoid evil, make oneself a better person. That's right. That's the one version of jihad. But there's another version of jihad that is more violent. And if you look at the Quranic verses, I think the latter Quranic verses were the violent ones, and those that believe in that rhetoric cancel out the earlier Quranic verses, from what I understand, anyways. But but yeah, not all Muslims who practice jihad are looking to kill people. It's an inner struggle, and it's a positive thing, right? Good to see AMTV. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. Dinar is still here. Good to see you. And let's see here. Gushing of, yeah, Thomas Drellick, that's another exactly right. TikTok is evil, man. I'm telling you, that's the Chinese. I stay as far away as TikTok as possible. And now Osama bin Laden is being hailed as a hero with this letter. You want to talk about propaganda? That's propaganda for you. That's how it shows how brainwashed our youth is. And these massive marches that are coming. Thomas, you make a great point. And that's where the propaganda is. These massive Palestinian protests that are essentially, a lot of them, I'm not saying all of them are, but they're saying free Palestine. But what does that mean? From the river to the sea, it means getting rid of Israel. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Of course, looking at it here, Hamas and Palestine are two separate entities, and we have to understand that. The Palestinian people, quote unquote, are just people that want to live in peace. For the most part, they want to live in peace, and they want to be able to. And a lot of them do coexist in Israel, and peacefully as Arabs with Israelis. In fact, that's been the case for a long time. In fact, that's what Israel encourages, is to live in peace with one another. That's what it's about. They have no problem with people. In fact, most Israelis have no problem with. There are exceptions to everything, but they have no problem with Muslims living among them. Just like here in America, we have no problem with Muslims as long as you're peaceful and don't cause violence. I think that's great. So, anyways, it's the ones that want to destroy Israel, the nation of Israel, is where the problem is. And of course, these TikTokians are salivating over this letter, and there's two letters. It's crazy. Yeah, and some are in the IDF. Good point, nickel stacking. There's some Muslims that serve in the IDF. That's right. I didn't know that, but that makes sense. Very good. All right. Very good. Manicunian Stacker says, I bet they raise them a tiny amount, like 0.05%, just so they can say rates are going up without it causing too much problem for them. Yes. Yep. Yep. Well, I don't know. I don't know what they did that year, 8 years ago. It'll be very interesting to see here. Thank you, AMTV. Appreciate the geopolitics playing in the background. That's right, exactly. Many Palestinians are Christian. That's exactly right. Yep. And we separate. You know, there's good Palestinian people, and then there is Hamas. And by the way, Hamas has oppressed many of the Palestinian people, much more so within Gaza than Israel ever would. That's the thing that a lot of people don't understand in this situation is Hamas has done more to actually kill and oppress and enslave Muslims, other Muslims, than they have than most people understand. All right. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check that out later. Wait a second here. Oh, Tom Larson. Thank you, Tom Larson, for the $8 PayPal donation. I appreciate that, my friend. From Tom Larson. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you indeed. All right. Very, very cool. Thank you, sir. Let's get down over here to Louisiana Light Collector says the following. Wow, I watched part 1 the day you posted it. It does not seem like it's been 6 months. Time flies. Silver versus soda. This is another experiment I did. We were just talking earlier. It's pretty amazing. We were talking earlier about dissolving, into acid. And I still might consider that if I can do it safely. But I did do an experiment where I put some silver dimes in RC Cola. Because at the time, RC Cola was the most acidic of the beverages, of the sodas. It's pretty wild. So yes, but I would like to do an experiment like that. So yeah, whoever knows about, I forget who it was that said that it can be done. You can get it at the Home Depot. If you could email me some of that stuff, I'd be very interested to see if I can do it safely. All right. Argentum Spartus says, thanks for the info. Thank you so much, sir. Let's get to the markets and see what they're doing now. Thank you guys for putting up with me. Here we go. Let's see what's happening here in the markets. They are indeed down, but they're starting to show a little bit of recovery here slightly. Gold is now down $6.90. It was down $7.40 earlier, not too long ago. And so there it is, $6.90 down. Silver down 14 cents, $23.67. There it is. There's where silver is, gold. So they're trying to solidify another level here. It's crazy. Try Again is here. Good to see you. Passport Bro is here. Good to see you. Add some Mentos, and there you go. That's an explosive situation for sure. Very good. And let's see here. There, 83.76 is a gold to silver ratio, by the way. Very good. And we've got a Boogity Boo says the Fed can never raise a rate and not ever going to happen again. That comment did not age well. They raised it up 5% now these days. But anyways, great interview about the Fed right there. Probably not even on YouTube anymore. I don't know. I won't click that link, but thank you so much. And we've got Of the Earth. We've not seen Of the Earth in a long time. Tomato juice. Maybe I should try tomato juice. Would that be safer? I don't know. Very, very good. All right. Yeah, 9/11 was an inside job. I've heard that before. Not very good. Yes, and I do agree with you, Bill. The terrorists were inside airplanes when they did it. So you're right. It was an inside job. Very good. All right. Okay. Oh, thank you, JM Unleashed. Appreciate that. Yep. If you do friends and family, make sure to put your profile name in the notes section so I can properly thank you. That does help for sure. Thank you so much. And let's see here. Mr. Oldfang says, very nice. Not so new unpackaging. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get over here. Let's refresh these comments, see if we have anything new that's popped in last moments here. We've got, oh man, here we got Cody Carmosino says, shoot, since you don't want them, I'll buy them from you. How much? $20. Yeah, well, the shipping cost, some of them probably would make it cost prohibitive. But very good. And we've got Tomoko's Enterprise. No buyers. Send them here. I can transform them into something you prefer. Just a thought. There you go. Very, very tiny beads they would be for sure. Be very careful with muriatic acid. Okay, Silversmith. Be very, very careful. Yes, indeed. 9/11 terrorist We're part of the fake moving company, Urban Moving Systems. There you go. Exactly. That's right. Very good. And let's see here. All right. Let's see here. All right. And Mystery says the powers that be don't want common man loading up on metals. It's very obvious they're scared. It could be, or maybe it's, I don't know. For me, I just think it's not necessarily what I'm saying. I don't think that I'm much of a threat to YouTube. I don't think my audience is that big as far as that's concerned. I think it just might be a technical thing, but we'll see here. All right. That's when I don't take off my jammies. That's right. Keep your jammies on, Tony Erickson. We got to keep the jammies on. Exactly right. No, I know. Let's see here. And sweet buy at so close to spot. It was nice to be able to buy some gold at very close to spot in such a tiny amount. I was kind of just enamored at the possibility. What are you thinking about the specific gravity test on these wee things? Yeah, I think it's too small for that probably. I do know of a more destructive test, but that would never be a first choice. Hope these days are treating you well. There's promise for tomorrow. I didn't need to do any of those. We had the XRF analyzer that could tell if it was real, which was nice. Or else I wouldn't have bought them. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Congress could redo the Federal Reserve Act. Yes. Very well could. Very well could. I think they'll redo it. I think that's what the reset will be. Very good. And let's see here. Steve says here a couple of very nice pieces. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for checking it out, Steve. Appreciate that. Argentum says great gifts. They look nice. Yes, indeed. Cool stuff indeed. And Mr. G. Silver says, nice gifts. I'm a fan of those reverse proof maples. The only Canadian coin I'll buy. Yes, I love the reverse proof look on those things. Tucson Bubba, man, it's been a while. Good to see you. Thank you, my friend. I'm a technical threat to YouTube for Sal's Coffee Fun. It's cold now, but I've got just enough for Tucson Bubba to slurp. Thank you, brother. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. In stereo. There you go. Nice. Mike Raymer, thank you. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. It all starts there. That's right. Exactly. And I appreciate, I know some of my comments, some of my views, some of you don't agree with. Thanks for putting up with me anyway. You're always more than welcome to share them here. Let's see here. Because, anyways, all right. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Silversmith, Biden is 81 years old tomorrow, but he thinks he's 91. Wow. I must have missed a speech where he said something about that. That would not surprise me in the slightest. Crazy. He thinks he's 91. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Okay. And we've got Silver Diva. I love her profile picture. Very nice of him. I like the flag. Yes, pretty cool. We're going into these earlier comments. Rickett says, that was very nice of him to send the silver. I love the flag. Very cool piece. Yep. I love that coin indeed. Pretty good stuff. And let's see here. You give us a chance to air it out. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Cemetery Shop, appreciate you. And again, everybody who has served in the armed forces, we love and appreciate you so much. And let's see here. And where are we at? We've got great gift. Thank you, J Silver Channel. We're going to take a look at the markets again here. By the way, we are one thumb up away from 300. Doesn't look like we're going to get to 400 thumbs up. That was a lofty goal to try to get to, but hey, we're getting there. Let's see. Okay, gold is trying to make a rebound, now down only $5.70. Silver's down 12 cents, $23.70. Platinum down 6. Palladium down 5. Yes, indeed. Jesus commanded his disciples to love one another. They would thus form an international brotherhood in which no one would ever wage war against his brother or sister. Yes, indeed. That certainly would be nice. Sadly, that brotherhood and that love got distorted, even within Christians in the Christian community. But yes, it would be nice if we wouldn't have war. No one likes war, and the people who have served in wars know first well how bad it is. And Indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. But there's a verse in Mark that he says Jesus also comes bringing a sword. So I don't know how that could be interpreted too, but I think mostly it means that Jesus is more about love, but he's also about self-defense too, I believe. Uh, but yeah, it's like when Jesus said turn the other cheek, that was essentially and about a smite. Essentially, it's about basically an insult, or maybe even a light slap or whatever. But if you're getting pummeled, I don't think it's God's will that you just stand there and just take it. Unless it's a very, very unusual circumstance. But yes, indeed. All right. Yep, the sword is the word of God. That's right. That's true. Let's see. What is that verse? I'm trying to think, because I think that verse was separated out. Trying to think of where that is. Verse is. Let's say here. Very good. Let's see here. I can't remember where. I think it was something like, I've not come to bring peace, but a sword. Or something like that. It was in Mark, I think. Anyways, I can't remember where it was, or what it was. But anyways, something to that effect. Not important right now. Anyways, let's see here. Let's see. Multi-gun man. Nice. I was thinking about getting one of those. Wish I'd gotten it. It won't let me do that. Won't let me refresh that. Matthew 10:34-36. Was that the one? Okay. All right. Cloak and buy one. If you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and buy one. Okay, very good. If Jesus wanted us to fight, how come he did not fight? Well, because Jesus had a mission, Bosnian Stacker. Jesus had a mission to die for our sins on the cross. So that's why he didn't fight. But he did fight after he was crucified. When he was crucified and he died, he went into hell. And he took the keys of death and Hades from Satan. And he kicked Satan's rear end, literally and figuratively and legitimately and arguably. And he came back out, He conquered death in the grave. Yes, indeed. Where is that verse in Mark? Let's see here. Okay, Matthew. Is it Matthew? That's right, Matthew 10:34. Do not suppose that I come to bring peace to the earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. A man's enemies will be the members of his own household. Let's see what that, in the context of what this means. Let's see here. Jews had a notion of a great outward peace and prosperity according to this concordance, Bible study tools. The days of the Messiah, which was grounded on several prophecies of the Old Testament, not rightly understood by them, and the disciples of Christ had imbibed in the same notion, wherefore our Lord thought fit for them to know the contrary, and that they must not expect outward ease and quiet, or worldly tranquility would attend their ministry, for though he came to bring peacemaker between God and sinners by the blood of the cross, and was both the author and donor of spiritual peace to the people, the gospel brought. Okay, that doesn't really tell me much of anything, what that means. Anyways, all right, let's see here. Yeah, brought a whip to the money changers. That's right. Yep, he did upset the money changers for sure. Yep, that's right. Ghost in plain sight. Good point. Good point. All right. Let's get back over here. To the Sleepy Stacker, very kind of him, very cool silver as well. Let's answer a few more of these and we'll look at the markets again. Roadkill, that was nice of him. Congrats. Thank you, sir. And let's see here. Russ Philly says, exactly, the soda is poison, acidic, and all that sugar. That's right. A lot of acid in soda. All right, let's take a look at the markets. That's right, very good. That's right. Follow Jesus' government every day, but never man's government. Yep, I understand that. And let's see here. So here we go. We have got gold and silver both down, but not down as much as they were. We are getting close to the top of the hour again. We may check and see what these metals have done over the course of the next hour. But they're down a little bit here. Gold down $5.20, just down a quarter of a percentage point, or just over a quarter of a percentage point to 1976 and 90, our bicentennial, by the way. And silver's down 11 cents to $23.70. It was down 14 cents earlier. Platinum down 5, palladium down 4. Yeah, you guys are great. We've got 306 likes now, and we've got 344 though votes in our poll. 344 votes in the poll, and only 306 likes. So will gold and silver end the week higher or lower? 55% of you say higher, 45% say lower. Yes, indeed. 45% say lower. So a pretty good amount think that it's going to go higher. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Let's see here. Russ Philly says, yes, another good thing. You're not drinking that poison. Pour it right down the drain. You know, I don't drink hardly any soda at all. Hardly any soda. Fed is a modern-day money changers. That's right, Matt Bittner. You're exactly right. Thank you, Bob Silver. Good to see you. Butts Are Flying Effect is here. Welcome, Butts Are Flying Effect. Good to see you. And Russ Philly says here, I do have a 1957 proof Franklin half dollar. I do not have many proof coins, just one 1986 proof Eagle 1 ounce. Gold, nice. It's a good one to have for the very first year. And I've got one of those too, really cool thing. 1960 proof half dollar. Nice piece indeed. If you find those in a Cameo, that's a pretty good, nice find. Nickel stacking. Did you hit the like button during this podcast? There you go, Nichols. That'd be a nice one to do. Tucson Bubba is cleansing the chat right now with the bourbon pump. Oh, yeah. He sure is. Walt 2T says, interesting results. I guess I want to make a coin shiny and put it in RC Cola for 6 months. That's right. Exactly. Silvertown Silver Bars unboxing. I still remember what I paid for those, by the way. Good info on your videos, and I enjoy them, but I can't stand your voice. Just had to say it. Well, porn star voice is even worse now. That's probably why he never comes around anymore. Johnny Silver, long time no see. Good to see you. Thank you, Johnny Silver. $5. Appreciate that. Super Chat, happy Thanksgiving for all you turkeys. Thank you. And Tony Erickson Smelters, he recycles PCs. That's awesome, my friend. Very, very cool indeed. Christopher Sanchez, it is now on MSG, 55 coin. There are a few dimples on the cheek. Yes, indeed, that's right. Exactly. From 8 years ago. Jay Roxmoto says, so buy RC Cola to clean the stack metal, salivate metal. There you go. That's right. Yes, indeed. Silver Rookie, nice as always. Thank you. 2015 Johnson Coin and Chronicle set. I bought those. I had them all, but I decided to give up on them. All right. Hello. Yes, hello. Good to see you. All right. Very good. Johnny Silver. I have to Fishable says, I'm just glad that today was the first I've ever heard of this. Waiting 6 months to see the results would have given me anxiety. Yes, indeed. And 6 months long gone. There we go. All right. What were them things? I don't even know. I forgot what it was, what we did back then. But very good. Bart Silver says, so I turned it into a proof. That's like alchemy. It sure is. It sure is like alchemy. All right. Very good. FS in Kenya says, very interesting. Thanks, Sal. Thank you so much for watching this. Something golden. Long time since we've seen something golden. I thought the coin would come out half of its initial size. Who would have thunk it? Yep, didn't quite do that. But I definitely want to do something. If I can find the safest acid as possible that doesn't cause fumes, I'd like to try this. It would be fun. And let's see here. Cricket says, well, I would have thought it was going to pit it for sure. Great job. Yeah, it didn't pit it, believe it or not. I was surprised too. Pretty surprised. All right. Let's take a look at the markets here. One more time. We've got... all right, look at this. They're trying to make a comeback now. Gold is now down $4.90, 1977 and 20 cents. Silver is down 12 cents, $23.69. Acid head in chat tonight. That's right, Dale Val. So there it is. As we watch these markets flow. Okay, but the fumes suck. But I'm a fireman and use a SBA. Very good, all right? Yeah, so Tony knows how to be safe with this stuff. That's good. All right, let's see. We'll come back to the markets again. We're refreshing these comments here, see what's popped up here recently. We've got Dwayne Mueller's here on this video here about silver and gold. How low can you go? Yes, indeed. A little analysis video from way back in the day. We knew that China has been accumulating gold in large quantities over the past few years. By some estimates, we can easily see holdings close to 18,000 tons. Exact amount is not the issue, but rather we should consider that if gold was actually worth less than $1,000 an ounce, how will China handle that level of value? China will want the value of gold and silver very much higher if they are going to back the yuan with gold, and soon the yuan will be included in the basket of currencies, and indeed it is now, comprised in the IMF currencies. A reset is in order, and I think we can expect that very, very soon. This announcement should take place before Christmas. Well, that didn't happen, but the thing is, though, Dwayne, is a reset is being talked about more these days, for sure. Since silver is a poor man's gold, silver will shoot up in price. Further is all-in mining costs, which are continuing to rise, so something has to give, and soon. It's lasted a little longer than we thought, but everything you're saying now is pretty much what a lot of people are feeling is really coming up and amping up at this point. So thank you so much. Silver versus soda, the results. 6 months it was. That's right, Che. 6 months it was. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here. Welcome, everybody. Creek Runner is here, as well as Donald Ryan. Prime rib sounds delicious. Glad you guys are here tonight. Appreciate you being with me. And we've got the Mr. Allfang, 6 months already. Wow, yep. Time flies when you're having fun. And now I really want to try to do this next experiment, but I got to approach it with extreme caution. Erdogan is a turkey. That's right, exactly. And let's see here. V-Nick says, very cool experiment. Hope you have more in the future, Salivate. Yep, I did another one. Put it in salt, but I'm going to go big with acid this time, but we'll see here. All right. Let's see here. Part-time preppers. You may have given RC an idea. Can see it now and try your new RC soap. You can drink it or wash with it. There you go. That's right. Exactly. You sure can. Get it for the shiny. Get it for the shiny. And we've got Silver Fushag says here. Oh, he works in a chemical analysis lab. This ought to be interesting. That's what he says. And I can tell you that the phosphoric acid contained in the soda is too weak to react with silver. You would have to take a stronger and more aggressive acid in high concentration like nitric acid and do some damage to the coin surface. But the dirt on the coin is removed from the phosphoric acid over the time, so you get a cleaner dime at the end of the test. Yep, and you're right. You're exactly right. Thank you. Nitric acid. All right, I'm done with the coffee. Now I'm going to put the chaser in it. The chaser is indeed water. Is the nitric acid what I can get at Home Depot? Whatever acid doesn't have fumes, or much of them. And it's not combustible either. Because if I put it in the garage, I don't know. We'll see here. All right. Silver Strike. I can just see the PCS label that finally says properly cleaned. Yeah. Yes, indeed, exactly. Trifluororantimonic acid. Search that acid up. You'd be surprised. Nice vid. All right. Platinum Skies. Thank you. Tony, have you heard of this? Fluoroantimonic acid? Manicunian Stacker says, I wonder if you would clear up the milk spotting issues in RCM coin of choice. Feel another experiment coming. Likely not. Sadly, that stuff is embedded in the coin and the annealing process. Very good. All right. All Fume says, okay, nitric. Okay, nitric. Okay, that's right. All right, nitric is the one. All Fume says Dale. Dale says they all have fumes. Okay. Lysergic acid diethylamide will make the coin change, at least for you. Well, you manicure for close-up of that coin. Yeah, I need to do better on my nails. Yes, it comes in many forms. Not wasting my acid. All right, there you go. Golden Contractor says, first is the worst, second is the best. That's all right. All right, thank you, sir. Silver Stacking Pro says, first. Results, the first on that video. Thank you. Avalanche says here, NGC grading is a scam, so is early release. No Mint's quick releases. No, I'm with you on that one. Brother, I don't like the modern coin grading really at all. All right. Here we go. Gold is down now $4.30. It was only down $3.90 just a second ago before I refreshed this. Silver's now down only a dime. Platinum down 4, palladium down 4. And yes, it has iron in it. It isn't good. Smash egg whites in a capsule on a silver coin. No, uric acid is weak hydrochloric acid, says Gold Chick. All right. You need proper equipment to do all that chemistry. And that's just it. I don't know that I have the proper equipment or the environment to do that in. That's what I worry about. I don't want those fumes. Source of about rendering gold and silver into pure form for street tips. Here's what gold did the last 2 hours now. Look at this. Look at that. It was boom, boom, and bam. That's the description of the chart here the last 2 hours. Gold down, down, and now it's making a recovery. It hit strong resistance there around 1975 or the high 1974 in the bid price. And now it's making its way back up there. Crazy. Wow. Look at that. Gold on the rebound here. Safety first, Jay Munley says. That's right, exactly. By the way, guys, we are only 84 thumbs up away from 400 to like us. Do you think we can get to 400 tonight? I don't know. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see what we've got here with silver. Down a dime now. It's doing much the same. Gold and silver seem to be on relatively the same path tonight in their movement through the graphs here over the last 2 hours. Creates a little bit of a comeback. That's right, Cemetery Shop. All right. Let's see here. Yes, Matt Bittner. I've had 1,000 likes. We showed it earlier. Bosnian Stacker actually showed a live stream, and we got 1,200 likes on it. It was a pretty big one because it was a major major Saturday night market watch where the markets, we thought silver might explode, and it did climb up pretty dramatically. I don't know what the deal was. I guess it was silver squeeze. Something was happening with the silver squeeze movement or something like that, and it popped out. So it was a pretty big one. All right. Very good. So there's where silver is. Let's get back over here. Read these channel comments, see what's popped up here. All right. Very impressive. Thank you, Michael, on the almost 100 ounces of gold video. The number 19. I enjoy your commentary and common sense approach. Thank you. On this one from 8 years ago. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Golden Contractor says, if that guy who bought 100K, let's see here, in silver, waited a year and bought all UHR dragons, he would have been rich. I think the next big thing is the 2016 commemorative U.S. mints in 1916 and pure 24K. I cannot wait to buy the gold Merc dimes. I just hope they don't overcharge. Yep. They started them at 205. It's pretty pricey back then, but anyways. But those are now selling for over $400 now, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Metalhead says, how can I purchase your silver rounds? Oh, man. Well, Metalhead, if you're still around, the ones you're talking about then are not available anymore. But if you go to the description of any of my videos, recent videos, you will see a link to purchase them there. MQ02 says here, not a series I'm working on, but appreciate all coin collections. Thank you. Yes, indeed. I'm no longer working on that series anymore either. All right. Tony Erickson, to be perfectly honest, I have 730 to 50 ounce bars, 9995. I process 100 to 150 pieces a month. One person here has seen it. That's incredible. Amazing, Tony. That's awesome that you do that. That is pretty impressive indeed. Wow. So you know what you're doing with those chemicals and be able to make that work. That's pretty cool. Honestly, that's pretty awesome. All right, 667 Hodge says, awesome set and awesome job in the live stream. The Peanuts movie was cool. My son loved it. Thank you, brother. Can't believe I've been live streaming that long, too. Episode 2. So this is the beginning of my live streaming experience. I didn't see any mint marks on those granola bars. No mint marks on those. I had fun. All right. Silver Streak says, nice set, Sal. I didn't get this set, he says. After getting the JFKs, and they both came with tiers and the folders below the metals, it left me disappointed with the quality and the idea that they would send them that way. Anyways, thanks for sharing. No, I understand. Yeah, some of the are tears. Not tiers, tears, and some of the packaging I think did have some issues there for sure. Yeah. All right. Oh, thank you, JML. You should post a link to the Salivate Metal round there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And let's see here. Robert J. Menendez says, how many of these sets are they going to release next year? All I hear about is a Reagan one. They did a Bush one too. And likely when Carter dies, they're going to do one for him in 2 years after as well. So stay tuned for that. And Hugh Jar says here, he was justifiably unpopular. This is the Johnson set here. Lyndon Baines Johnson said he was justifiably unpopular as he undid all the great work that Kennedy died for. So it's no surprise he was about as popular as a turd in a swimming pool. So nice looking coins despite his ugly head. Yep, I'm with you on that. That's true. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get down here too. Dylan McGrory says here, when will you do another live stream? Oh, man. Yeah. Well, Dylan, I'm doing them a lot these days and doing them a heck of a lot now. Bandana says, my dad wanted to get me this and the Truman set, but they were already sold out. That being said, I'm going to be Johnny on the spot for the Reagan one. One of the thing is that these pieces, you can get them for very close to issue price, if not less than that. Memories of getting good deals during the 2008 crash. Honestly, I wasn't doing a whole heck of a lot of stacking then. I did some, but I didn't do a whole lot then. And they weren't like they were today. You didn't have very many bullion dealers where you could just go in and buy. And a lot of places you had to pay for shipping. There was no free shipping. But anyways, that's very good. How come every war is started by the rich people and fought by the poor people? People who started the war should be in the front lines no matter where you're from. Yeah, I mean, generals, they fight, but obviously, for people in the United States to declare war, it takes a congressional approval. I doubt we're going to see Congress people out there fighting, but there are some people that are in Congress now who have fought in wars. And a lot of people in government understand what it's like to be in war because they were in war. So they don't make those decisions lightly. But the thing is, though, here's the thing. Here's the difference between Hamas and the IDF. The IDF, those people, they are going in and putting their lives on the line and to make precision strikes to save as many innocent civilians as possible. Whereas, you have Hamas, and the leader of Hamas is in Qatar, applauding the attacks on innocent, unarmed men, women, and children. That's the difference. That's the difference. That goes way back. It's about honor and fighting, and in war. But anyways, all right. Excellent. I like this. Thank you, Multi-Gun Man. And silver will never increase in value video from Jay the Jar the Skater here. Let's see what he's got to say on this. Says, one reason I find it hard to imagine that silver will be globally recognized as money somewhere in the future is that I don't think it's possible for an industrial use metal to become a currency. How could an economy possibly work if the currency is also 10,000 plus industrial uses? Like I said, I can't imagine how that can work. Well, I'm going to pause right there and tell you how it could work, because copper is the only metal that still to this day is used as money around pretty much the entire world, and it is very much an industrial metal, so it can be done. Especially if, like many are predicting, it's possible that silver to be used up industrially, in which case money in the world would be used for. This is probably a reason paper currency has been the norm for so long. Currency has to be producible for it to be sustainable. And that's just it. I don't think we're at that point now where we're going to run out of silver anytime in the near future. But I do get your point, but I don't think we have to really worry about that yet for quite a while. I think there's still enough silver out there for it to be used. There you go. A good quote there. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Very good. All right, let's see what we've got. Where the markets are now. Look at this. For the first time tonight, platinum and palladium have flatlined. Completely flatlined. Platinum is now to $0 and 0%, 9.10, unless it's a fluke in the markets. Silver's now down a nickel, and gold is now down only 90 cents. So, whoa, this is a little bit of a change. And we see this sometimes late in the broadcast where the markets start to pivot. And it looks like that's what we're happening here. Plans for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm going to eat some turkey. Yeah, I'm going to hang out, do the thing. Maybe get together with some family members. Hope everybody has got good Thanksgiving plans ahead. Time to be thankful indeed. Yes, sir. All right. Very, very good. Very good. Ah, yeah. Gold to silver ratio, 83.69. We could see gold and silver go positive tonight. We're going to keep an eye on this. This is interesting. Interesting indeed. We'll keep an eye on that and see what happens here. Almost circulated. It makes him look like the old man of Pawn Stars. Yeah, that does kind of look like that. The Johnson Chronicle set. That's actually a very good point. All right. Chate says, missed it, the Celibate Mental Livestream episode 2. And Brian the Log. We missed Brian the Log. Haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's doing well. He says, very nice, Salivate. I am too in love with the metals, and I'm very pissed that the Mint caused an uproar with the stupid reverse proof dollars. I have not gotten any of this year's sets due to not being able to order the sets early enough to get the Mint price. It's okay. I'll probably get the metals graded alone. Yes, indeed. Certainly understandable. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see. We have 321 thumbs up. That means we are, do the math, 79 away from 400. We might be able to get there tonight. Let's see here. Very good. By the way, good to see Count Derpula's with us tonight. Good to see Count Derpula. Livestream, Salivate Stream says $1 That's right, brother. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Jade says set. Yep, set. Ready, set. Ready, set, go. Love the cats. Thank you. Those cats are still alive, believe it or not. Have I forgotten? Love the cats. Database expert loves the kitties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What does your wand detect gold and goldbacks? No, it does not, MG. I did try it. It will not detect any of the goldbacks, including the biggest one, the 50 goldbacks. And that is a problem, but the thing is that there are other security features in them that means that they're very difficult to produce. It would be a cost prohibitive. You would need all the equipment that they have to make it happen, to be any kind of believable replica. There's only a few companies that produce those RM notes, by the way. So yeah, very, very good. Okay. Nice pour. Thank you. Silver bar stamp for consumption. That's right. It's back in the silver pouring days. Man, this had to have been in 2014 or early 2015 when these videos were. Nice bar. Says Silver Rookie. Thank you. Tax Chode says, interested to see how easily the silver takes the stamp indentation. Yeah, it does a pretty good job when it's stamped in there for sure. And Silver Slacker says, great job, my friend. Yeah, have a little fun with this one. By no means were any of us professionals, but we were just having a good old time. MG Stacker says, hilarious. Couldn't pass on that joke. It was there for the taking. I forgot what joke it was, but we were having a good time. Goldbug says, here, first time I see that. Thanks. Thank you. All right. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Part-time Prepper says, I was at the German man's coin shop. I asked him if he would sell me some silver for under spot. He said, 999. I love it. That's great. A great joke. That means no, no, no in German. All right. Jay DeBow says, very tricky. I like it. The largest silver unboxing on YouTube. Did not get very many views, but it technically is to this day. Manig says, I want to purchase some of this coin, just the gold coins, and $40,000 in cash on this one here. Very good. Standard AI says here, silver pizza coin. Yep, there is a silver coin that smells like pizza. And crazy the kind of gimmicks they come out with. I would like to buy 100 ounces of the 50% urine and feces scents things in advance. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, crazy. Oh yeah. Beer slurp, yes indeed. Maybe one of these days I need to have a beer slurp summit. It'd be a lot of fun. Okay. Silver just holding on to its Friday night high, says Dissident Agnostic. Yeah, it does seem to be. Let's take a look at the markets again now. They pulled back a little bit. They were down, or they're pulling back up a little bit. Gold is now down only 70 cents. It was down over $7 earlier, but it's starting to come back up a little bit. Platinum, palladium have flatlined. Silver is now down only 7 cents. It was crazy, down 5 cents earlier. I need a Hustler mag back in the day that had scratch and sniff. Well, anyway, oh my gosh, I can't imagine. Oh man, scratch and sniff stickers. Yeah, now we have scratch and sniff coins. They actually did make those. Pretty wild. All right, platinum is ready to pop. That's right, ready to pop out, pop out. All right. The Chevron 77, invest more in sodium and helium. There you go. Silver and silvery metals from 8 years ago. Standard AI says here, the Superman and Rand Paul silver unboxing. I don't know. I need to find that Rand Paul round. I still have that thing. And Rand Paul for president in 2016. I wish I would have seen the Rand Pauls before I placed my order with them last week. Yeah, good luck finding those in the secondary market. It's actually a very nice piece. All right. All right, Black Friday sale at SD Bullion right now from, says JRV. And let's get over here to 66.7 Hodge. Pretty cool, dude. Thank you. Salivate Metal Silver Round Production Part 1. I showed how they were produced. There's a playlist with those if you get a chance to check it out. Love the footage from the Mint, and congrats for producing a top-notch round. Thank you. Believe it or not, I was the first channel in this on YouTube, Precious Metals channel, to produce I might even be the very first YouTube channel to produce a silver round, a struck silver round. In December of 2014 is when that came out. I don't think there's been any other YouTube channel that's done that. I can't think of any that's actually produced a silver round. All right, very good. Let's see here. AJ Martin, congratulations. They look great. Thank you, AJ. Appreciate that. Killer, thanks, says Paradigm Failure. Thank you so much. Paradigm Failure. And Smokey says here, awesome on this one. Thank you. We're going back to the old comments now. And Gunner MG says, very nice. Can't wait for mine. He's ordered some. No longer are they available. They were produced at quality silver bullion struck by Regency Mint. FSSR Kino. I like them. Thank you. Many of you have seen the original round. It was my profile picture for a long time. It was very thick, too. Very cool, Sal. It's a new intro here to stay. No, just for a year. A year. Yes, indeed. Super Neo says, very cool. Thank you, sir. Let's take a look at the markets again. Will we see them pop out tonight? Look at this, folks. Gold has now popped up to the plus side. It is now up now. Look at this, folks. A turnaround for platinum and palladium, too. They are both up. Silver is the only metal that's down. This is remarkable news. Wow. Gold is up tonight. I can't believe it. That's crazy. So you people who filled this poll out, now it's a long way until Friday, but look at that. Something is causing these metals to pop out to the plus side now for gold, platinum, and palladium. Look at that. Let's take a look at the chart. Look at that. It's shooting right up there. What is going on there? This is interesting. We can't see that on platinum. No, platinum we see it too. I can't believe usually these charts don't work for platinum. Down and just right back up into positive territory. Remarkable. Wow. We'll keep an eye on this for a little bit. I'm kind of curious to see what's going on here. Silver Hedgehog, is there any free shipping codes for QSB? Sadly, there is not. They didn't have the free shipping. Free shipping back then is something we take for granted today. It was not something you got, usually from bullion companies back in that day. All right. Unless you ordered a whole heck of a lot of stuff. All right, let's see here. Oh, and your first Aircoin with word silver and all. That's right. Yes. Don't know if it was an Aircoin, but all right. Our sweet video man says, Papavillian, thank you so much, sir. Papavillian, appreciate that. BSD in this one, I have forgotten. Have I forgotten? Great. Thanks for the update, non-update. Always very informative and full of details, but mainly kitties. That's right, exactly. Gotta have fun with the kitties. And let's see here. BSD says, ick on this one. My Halloween costume for 2015. I wonder what that was. Silver Rookie says, great video. Guess we'll wait and see how this plays out. So this must have been pretty late in 2015. And Six is hot. Check out Wanton DVD Opus Diaboli. Have to check that out sometime. Happy Halloween. Boogeyman said we're going back into the archives of these videos. Mimaru, who doesn't come around the channel anymore. I don't think she's a fan of mine anymore for some reason. All I had was a princess and a couple of vampires in my place. My mommy and daddy's got the party. No bullion persons for me. All right. No bullion. All right. I must have dressed up as a silver bar. I'm not sure. But anyways, very good. You guys are great. Thanks. By the way, thank you for the thumbs up, guys. We are getting closer. We're at 328. Can we get to 3 3s like Dimebag would like? 333. Here we go. I'll show you what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. 333. All right. You heard it with the clicking on there. Very good. Let's get over here. We're hanging around a little longer tonight because I want to see what the metals markets does. Everything is coming back up again. I can't believe it. I was thinking gold bar, but not bad. I don't know what I dressed up for Halloween in 2015. All right. Funny says silver or gold. Thank you. We had a little fun with that one. I remember silver or gold. I hope he's doing well. Silver Stacking Pro says second on this one. Thank you. That means this video is about over with the comments. Seattle 20627. Man, I remember Seattle. I hope he's doing okay. He was a good guy. Great channel. It says, and deals with Patty means only one thing: land use restrictions, carbon tax, administrative executive orders unchallenged, etc., etc. That's right. No Fed rate hike yet. Overstock prepping and eBay for gold. Very good. Yeah. Let's see here. Pimp Matt, Dogecoin. Wow, much silver, very shinily. Dogecoin. That was really new back then. Dogecoin was crazy. A McHugh02 on the 999 Fine Silver Army Man video that I did. Those are available at Provident Metals. Says this: I would like to get one of each, but premiums. But wait till premiums drop on them. I'll have to do without. Once the production costs have recovered and they remain low in demand, the price should drop a bit closer to reality in price. I think so too. I don't know where you can get it. Gold is up with Bitcoin. Interesting. Okay. You think Bitcoin is hitting the Bitcoin is causing gold to go up? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what it's doing now though. And where will silver go? Silver is now down 4 cents. And gold is up 30 cents now, 1982 and 40 cents. Crazy. All right. Wow. I got my 330. I'm showing 332, but we're almost at 333. If we can get, that means we're just under 70 away from getting 400 likes on this live stream. But we've lost a lot of viewers tonight. But let's see here. Very good. Look at that. Let's refresh these again. Up 60 cents now for gold. So gold's coming around. It's crazy. Come up a little bit here. Kitty says, Torgo, yes indeed. We love kitties. Kitties. Whoa, yeah. I love the kitties. Oh, yeah. Bruce McGrew says, can't wait on this one. Thank you, brother. To go through these. We're catching these things. Ryan says, you never get replies. I feel lonely. Yes, indeed. Well, we fixed that one there. This old video about how to enable replies on YouTube, that was a problem back then. That video actually did fairly well, but then it kind of staved off there for a bit. Now, let's get over here, too. Comment Commando. Love the coin. Keep stacking. I don't believe for a second the Feds will raise interest rates all of this year or next year. No way on December 19th they will raise even a tiny fraction. It would impact the holiday shopping season. They're hoping will save their propaganda for the economy doing great. Yes, and I think they probably didn't. Yeah, still going, Matthew Crust Life, because the markets have moved up a bit. And thank you, everybody, for pressing the thumbs up button, because the gold is now in positive territory now, Matthew. Yeah, look at this. It's now up 70 cents, gold is. And silver is only down 3 cents. We could see silver go into positive territory tonight, actually. Platinum and palladium are both up $1 as well. So we're holding off a little. We're hanging on here a little bit here. Very good. Oh yeah, we're up to 335 in the thumbs up now. Thank you guys. So gold is up. It was down $7.40 earlier tonight, but now it's up 70 cents. Crazy. Wish I would have stopped and paused and bought some gold. It's down. It's crazy. I thought I would start the week down and stay down. I almost got shot on this lawn. Wow. Yes, indeed. Almost got shot on this lawn. Oh, I know what I was talking about there. Yes, indeed. That's right. Almost circulated. Ouch. It would suck to get fake gold. It sure would. Would not be good. Paradigm failure. Love it. Yes, indeed. How to tone silver bullion in under 60 seconds. Fun little video. Nuclear Crypto says, so this is what Silver Nut FL 100-ounce collection will look like in the future. You must love this video. Great inspiration. Thank you. Thank you. I told you at the opening it was market opening dip. All right, there you go, Skate Army Wheels. Looks like you were right. Now it's back up again. Oh, thank you, Tony Erickson. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, and good to see Dissonant Agnostic from the UK. Glad you're here, too, with us. Mr. Vegeta, love the 5-ounce titanium cube. I wish I knew I had those. I received the Zombux package. We'll do a video tomorrow. Nice. Deathwatch 8, silver and silvery metals video here. Says the following. With a proper sharp knife, I can unbox any Amex, Provident, Jaeger, or any Mint product package quickly, professionally, and as painless as possible. I'm sure you can. Very good. Much better at it than I do. I no longer do unboxings because they don't garner many views. But anyways. All right. Let's see here. D. Chevron says, going to be getting more gold next year. Silver just takes up too much space. I found that to be the case as well, too. For sure, yep. I like silver a bit more than gold because for $1,200, you can... let me get this here. For $1,200, you can get many different types of coins from many different mints. But if you buy gold, $1,200, you only get 1 ounce unless you buy fractionals. That's true. True. 330. Oh, there you go, Bosnian Stacker. 338 likes. Thank you, Bosnian, for letting us know. Getting closer. We might be able to get 400 tonight. Appreciate you guys. Yes, indeed. Thanks for the thumbs up. And now I'm showing 336. Crazy. Let's see here. So Quirtus. Let me get to this on silver and silvery metals. I show different metals than just silver, but they have a silver in appearance. Your great video reminded me of a cat who formerly shared my room with me. He not only liked to sniff the plastic sleeves that held my precious metals, he seemed to develop the habit of sucking on the plastic, even to the point of behaving as though it was having a mind-altering effect on him. I wonder if anyone else with cats with or without precious metals and plastic sleeves has noticed this. Yes, it's pretty wild how cats react. This cat also reacts to bleach spray, too. It's crazy what they will do. It's like this, like catnip or something like that. All right. Very good. Crazy. There it is. All right. And we've got Imbar says here the following. He says, let me get to this here where I can read this properly. Let me get over here. This ought to be good. Let me find this. I can make this as effective as possible. I really need to. Welcome, Jeff Reynolds is with us. Hello, Jeff. Good to see you, my friend. Jeff Reynolds. Let's see what he says here. I'm not sure. It's not a store of value for those who bought on the highs. Those that listen to all the silver pumpers who were predicting silver over $100 or even $1,000 an ounce. Those people will not have to wait years, maybe decades, to get what they have lost. Silver is not an investment, though. It is a store of value. It will never go to zero. Silver, gold, or money. But the populace has been trained to think it are just commodities. This probably won't change as the Fed continues to tighten up or loosen its forces, everyone into a cashless society. Having gold and silver might be a good idea, but trying to get rich from stacking will probably never happen. I learned my lesson, that's for sure. B. Gary 57, very well stated. You're exactly right. This comment aged very well. You are spot on, my friend. Exactly. Spot on. All right, very good. And let's see here. And Star Rec, thanks for the suggestion in the description. It really enhanced my enjoyment of this video. All right, I forgot what I said there, but that's cool. I'm glad I did. Database Extra says, I like silver, I like gold, I like kitties. The other metals are okay, but the kitties are my favorite. Love kitties too. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And Something Golden says, so all the silver is not silver, like all the glistens is not gold. I never knew you could buy all those other metals, but obviously you can. Yes, indeed. You definitely can for sure. 33, Common Sense Guy says, I think you found some metals I can actually afford to buy. I like getting different kinds of metals for sure. Bosnian Stacker, would you rather spend $20K to fit in with the crowd or buy new clothes and cars or put that money in precious metals? I think I'd rather put it in precious metals. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I don't have much sense of style. I really don't spend money on that other stuff. Really. Yep. I'm not much into fitting into any crowd either, too. Even here, I honestly don't fit in with much of the stacking community, too. I mean, as far as the some of my viewpoints on certain things. I mean, I love all you guys, but there's some views, there's some things that I'm different than some of you are on, but yeah, yeah. Let's see here. I mean, I enjoy, I like, I'm not antisocial by any stretch. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just not. I'm not about doing things to try to fit in. I just enjoy good company and enjoy good friends, and I appreciate you guys, especially my regular viewers and those of you who interact with me. Definitely. All right, let's see here. Or Colinares says here the following. What an awesome piece to have. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. All right, let's take a look at the markets one more time here. As we're getting long in the tooth here. I've been going for 2.5 hours plus, actually almost 3 hours, actually, believe it or not. It'll be 3 hours and about 20 minutes. But I'm not going to go that long. It's very good. Are you scared of young people? I'm scared of young people. That's right, I'm scared of young people. I am scared of them. Let's see here. I'm scared of all the slave tards. Silver's only down $1 and gold is up $1.50. $1.50 tonight. So the metals are popping back out. I can't believe it. It's crazy. I'm kind of bummed about this as a buyer. It sucks. All right. Like the Lone Ranger of precious metals. All right. Yes, indeed. Or maybe not the Lone Ranger, but Bass Reeves. I'm more the Bass Reeves of the precious metals community, right? All right. Hug my silver there. I guess Sal is the bomb. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Red Crawler is showing 3 hours. I'm still showing 2 hours ago. I started streaming 2 hours ago. Oh, man. Thank you, Dissident Agnostic. Thank you, my friend, for the 10 quid there. I appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. Yes, indeed. You are the man. Good to see you. All right. Have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you, Johnny Silver. I think I'm going to leave too, but thank you again, Dissident Agnostic. I appreciate your support. Thank you for being here, my friend. In fact, you know what? We're late in the night. I'm going to go ahead and give you 10 push-ups for that. Thank you, brother. Let's do 10 push-ups and get a little bit of that blood flowing here before we go. All right. Let's do it. 10 push-ups. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Yeah, we got it. 10 push-ups. Thank you, DA, Dissident Agnostic. I'm only scared of the sheep, not the crook. At least I know what the crook wants, not the sheep. Yep, that's a good point. Very good point, Posse and Stacker. All right, the poll, let's close it. We have almost 400 votes in the poll. Will gold and silver end the week higher or lower? 56% say higher. 44% say lower. So that's pretty good. We're ending that now. That's pretty cool. And 2 hours and 41 minutes so far. Very good, David Williams. I'm like the Walmart version of Chris Dwayne. I love it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's funny, Raw Frog Latard. Sweet. Let's see here. Very good. So let's see. It's almost like we got to see silver pop into positive territory before we go, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Now it's down 2 cents. But very good. All right. Thank you, Boris. Appreciate you guys. All right, everybody. We're going to be back here on Tuesday night, so stay tuned for Tuesday night. We'll be back on. I appreciate you all being here tonight and hanging with me. It's been wonderful, been great, and I'm glad that you guys were able to be here. And I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Benjamin Shock, Sehach. Thank you, brother. And thank you, Paul Sabo. Yeah. Part of the problem, my voice gets a little froggy. I think if we had other people, and plus I also have to work on tomorrow's video. Thank you, Red Crawler. Yep, work never ends. Keep going. So I've got to get back to work. But But you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. We're going to see you Tuesday. And if you guys have not seen my video from this morning, I show a 100-ounce bar. And about silver is just a drop in the bucket. Check that out. Gold Bear Bunny, have a good one, brother. I mentioned you earlier tonight. Thank you again, brother. You're awesome. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Talk to you soon.